disconnected.
Right now.
Oh, we disconnected from YouTube. Not there?
It still says recording. All right, and we should be back.
Yeah, there you go. That's it.
All right.
Back into
if
it.
you're out there in the comments, let us know if we're back on. It'd be appreciated. Sometimes it does that.
Yes.
We are Wi-Fi, so
It's
once
all
I
right.
get a hard wire up here, I'm still working on shite. So
We're going to figure it out, but thank you for sticking around. Hope you're back.
all right. If you guys missed out on anything, we just went over the meme of the week. I think
Oh,
we
man.
should be. I think we should be good on that. They're funny. Go back, watch the show.
I hope you didn't miss
and
it.
I hope you
Oh,
comment
man.
on the meme of the week. That we're gonna move forward. We're gonna recap Thursday's games. Let's go over to 12:30 game. That was the Buffalo
Lions.
Lions game.
Yep.
I want to hear what you have to say.
I picked the. Well, I mean, Buffalo deserved to lose that game,
Yeah. Yes.
but Buffalo's deserved to lose a lot of games,
Why?
and they've come through.
Well,
in the
I don't know
end.
about a lot. You can't say a lot
They're putting themselves in bad situations,
because of.
and that defense is phenomenal. So I'm not
Because of.
coaching.
No.
Why?
I mean, okay, at least the last 2 weeks, it's Josh Allen. Josh Allen looks hurt.
I'm not even. I'm talking like the first 9 weeks.
No, see, I don't know if I agree with that necessarily.
Go
Their
ahead.
defense is big.
Go ahead. Go on to Josh
Their
Allen's
point
tangent.
differential is
Go
like
ahead.
110. You can't necessarily say it's the offense as a whole, and you can't say it's the defense because the defense is like a top 5 defense. They have like, what, both safeties are all pros. You have Ed Oliver, Von Miller, who I think is...
Their corners are still getting better. Their corners aren't the best
Got
out
hurt
there.
with a knee injury.
Yeah, he got hurt with a knee injury. Yeah, their corners, no, they're not good, but their safeties are when they're healthy.
I'm not gonna say they're bad, but they're
Milano, you got
better.
Matt Milano. I mean, like, they have
Milano's a beast.
They
in that
have-
position.
exquisite. You like that word? You like that?
Exquisite?
You like that?
You don't like that?
They have superior talent on the defensive side of the ball. I would say the same thing about the offense, but when Allen doesn't play well, they struggle. They have to lean on the run game. This offense, with Devin Singletary and James Cook, it is a struggle. They did that during the Browns game. Who would have thought that? You're in a dome. You are in a dome, and you're leaning on your run game because you can't throw the ball because your weenus is hurt.
Well, they're leaning on their run game because the run game
can't
is
throw right
averaging
now.
135 yards per game.
But that's including Josh Allen. This was almost explicitly
He is the
without
number
Josh
one
Allen.
rusher on the team.
Well, yeah.
So yes, I would agree with that. But this is an argument that like Ryan likes to make all the time.
What?
Being a quarterback is knowing what it takes to win games.
Yeah, that's a fair argument.
And my argument against, and probably yours, is that being a quarterback doesn't mean you're a running back.
Oh, yeah, no, I would actually explicitly say that's not your job.
So,
But it is your job to make first downs. That's why you see Jacoby Brissett scrambling
right.
like an absolute injured gazelle
I agree.
across the plains of the grass.
Are we saying that Josh Allen's regressing this year a little bit?
No, I think he's hurt. Because he's still
So
putting
the
up gross
injury's
numbers.
taking a toll.
Yeah, the last 2 weeks, I think you've seen it.
And I think
He
Ryan
almost
said
lost
the
to
other
Lions.
day he needs Tommy Johns.
Yes, he did. When we had him on last week, he said
None
he
of
needs
us are
Tommy Johns.
doctors, but that was with the injury, they said he might need Tommy Johns.
And if you know anything about baseball, Tommy Johns puts you out for a season. You're done for a year.
Yeah, it's a 6 to 8 month recovery
Yep.
normally because it's a ligament issue in the elbow.
So that could be serious ramifications for next year if he waits to end the season.
But I'm gonna be honest. I think all of us picked Buffalo in this game.
Yes.
I think that the Detroit Lions, Lions. I think the Detroit Lions did what it was expected, and they put up points. The Detroit Lions were 3-0 prior to that, so the Detroit Lions have found their niche on offense.
They're fine.
Which is, by the way, kudos to the coach.
They're one of the highest scoring offenses in the NFL.
What's his name?
Dan Campbell.
Kudos.
Is it Dan? I love him. Is it Dan? It's Dan.
Dan Campbell.
Oh, now I feel retarded.
Why?
Can
we say that?
Hold on. I'll say retarded all I want. It's a word. Anyways.
Don't get offended.
So, last year, who was the coach? Because it wasn't Dan Campbell.
Matt Patricia.
So I thought Patricia was still there at head coach.
Oh no,
I feel
Patricia's.
stupid for that
He's been
because
back at.
I did know Dan Campbell. This is Dan Campbell's second job at head coaching, or first. He's been a defensive coordinator his whole life, which is weird that the defense isn't doing anything.
Yeah, I agree.
That now I will say Hutchinson has found it. This kid, if he continues on this track, he will be defensive rookie of the year. He will be.
He's good. He's
Aiden Hutchinson was worth that pick. By the way, what happened to Tavon Thibodeau?
He started the season hurt. He got hurt in camp, and then he's been okay. He's made some plays, but not.
Is it Kayvon Thibodeau?
No.
I know it's Thibodeau, but I think I said his first name.
Shoot, is it Kayvon?
I can't remember.
You know what? It's okay. Thibodeau's fine. That's all we needed. Anyway,
Thibodeau.
he's been okay, but he's not. I mean, the Giants' defense is okay. It's not great. He's just a piece. He's a piece right now.
I was gonna say because he was supposed to be the game changer.
He was supposed
That guy
to.
was supposed to be.
Dan Campbell, this is his only head coaching job so far.
Okay, so it's his first head coaching job, and the Browns had a chance to put him in head. Sorry, that one hurts. That one hurts intensely because I would take. I don't know. He's not showing any defensive stature, which is kind of.
What's he gonna do? His guys are hurt all the time. His best corner hasn't played. Jeffrey Okuda's played like 5 games in 2 years.
What do you tell Belichick?
See, now that's different. Belichick's he does it, man. He does.
You got to get that. So everybody
He
on
does.
the
He's
roster
good.
has to have the
He's
ability to
good.
play.
He's good.
Am I
get
wrong?
it.
Am I wrong?
No.
Everybody on that roster has to have the ability to play the game.
Yep.
And you have to have the ability to play at NFL status.
Next man up, right?
Right, next man up mentality.
And
And,
it-
Stefanski's been chirping that all year.
And it is Trayvon Thibodeau.
Trayvon, I did
you
have
said-
it right.
you said
I did have
No,
it right.
you said Kayvon.
I initially
Didn't say
initially I said Trayvon Thibodeau, and then I said, is it Kayvon?
Oh, I don't know. Well, Kayvon is the name. Who's anyway?
There's a lot of weird names in the NFL.
There is a bunch of weird
I
names.
do like Thibodeau's name though. I like his last name.
Donkey Teeth.
But we're gonna move on from that Buffalo game because I think it went as planned. Everybody expected them to win. It didn't win the way we thought it was gonna win because I thought it was gonna go to overtime.
Would you agree with me with this comment? Buffalo looks vulnerable.
Yes.
What do you mean looks vulnerable? They've lost 3 games. They are vulnerable,
Yeah. Well.
and they've. I think they're 1-2 in their division.
Yeah, they look rough.
They are vulnerable. Like.
Okay. All right. Good. So that's a yes.
I guess that's a yes. I wasn't saying they never. I wasn't saying Buffalo didn't look beatable.
All right.
I think Buffalo was always beatable.
Even with a healthy Allen. Because then I think
Even with who?
a healthy Josh Allen.
Yeah. Yes. They lost with a healthy Josh Allen.
Okay.
They've only won with an injured Josh Allen. They haven't lost a game with him injured.
That's fair. Okay.
I'm just saying.
All right.
We're gonna move on to that next game, which was the 4:30 game.
Giants
That was
Cowboys.
The Giants Cowboys game.
Did you see the CD Lamb catch in the end zone that they didn't call a touchdown?
Can I throw this out there, by the way? Oh, did you put that?
Yeah, I put.
All right, so this. Hold on, before you get there. This game went as I think a lot of people planned, right?
Yeah.
Dallas was supposed to win this game.
How about them Cowboys?
I lost my pick by a coin flip. I'm going to say that right now.
Listen, he's putting this asterisk up there. Listen,
this-
you're
Say
a
it.
full-grown man.
No,
you
I
are a
have-
grown man, and you chose to flip a coin.
I have the Dallas defense.
Don't you get mad at me. I know you can't run, and I'm fat, so that says something.
I have we both have to do stairs.
Ooh,
So
those are my mortal enemy as a fat person.
I have the Dallas defense in a lot of leagues. I think it's one of the best defenses in the league when it comes to takeaways, when it comes to getting at the quarterback. And Micah is a
Oh,
monster.
man, he's gross.
But that being said, the Giants have performed, and they performed the first half. That game was close
Yes.
until the second half.
That's
where
true.
Where the Dallas defense kind of did a little better, and then that offense lit up. That Dallas offense just lit up. But going with your point,
Yep.
let's go to that touchdown. This is a controversy.
Oh, do
this
you have
week.
it?
I do not.
Oh, I thought you said you did.
Unfortunately.
Oh,
I sent you the.
Yes.
I thought you had.
You
oh,
got to get that in an overlay. You got to get that in an overlay.
that would have been
dude,
cool.
That was the one thing.
Bring it up on Google. We got to show this. We're gonna show this in a screen share. Bring it up on Google. You go to I don't care how you get it. Get the picture. We're gonna go over whether this was a touchdown or not.
See, now I looked at it.
It
and
was
the-
a touchdown.
And the only thing that I could
the CD one I think was not a touchdown.
see now, I thought it was, and
I
then
saw the
I
heel
watched
on
it
the
again,
line.
and then I saw the second heel, the second foot,
The heel was on the line. The heel was on the line, and
But,
I think
man,
this
that
one
was
was not a
close.
touchdown. But if we want to go to the Patriots game, that was a touchdown.
So the one that you sent me.
Was the Patriots game. Can you do me well, don't screen share yet.
Right.
Pull it up, pull it over, and then hit screen share.
Oh,
Max, now
See-
hit screen share.
So
So this is. I don't want that one. Go to that one next. I know, but Google. I got that's the Hunter Henry one.
Oh, I thought that's the one you were talking about.
That's the Hunter Henry one. That's the no. I want to go to the CeeDee Lamb one, which was the back of the end zone.
Oh, the video.
You don't. It's not a video. You can pull up a tweet. It's on Twitter.
Oh no, that I didn't see.
So yeah, there is a. So you saw that one?
I saw the video. I saw that one too. I saw the picture.
I sent you that one.
Yes.
Okay.
Now I looked at that and I'm like, he looks
That's
in.
a touchdown. His fingers underneath the ball.
He looks in.
But we'll get to that one in the next game.
Looks like
because
half the ball's in.
these refs are going through challenges because these are all considered scoring plays. So this all gets reviewed in New York. New York looks at these challenges and they send it back and go, this is what's going on. And this is why I have an issue with betting odds, because if the game's won in one direction or the other, that could skew New York's decision. And we could say it's a conspiracy.
Yeah.
But we all know Vegas runs a lot of these games.
Oh yeah. I mean, I don't think that's even debatable anymore, if we're being honest.
It's getting to the point where I don't think it's debatable.
I don't think so. I mean, I think it's very clear that something is awry. People, I mean,
I've never seen someone so bad at their job.
yeah.
I mean,
come on.
even weathermen are better at their job than NFL
Listen,
refs.
Dick Goddard got more days right than these NFL refs.
God bless.
So those of you that are not from the Cleveland area, you don't know who Dick
They
Goddard
know who
is.
Dick Goddard is. He did the. Didn't he do the New Year's?
No, that was
I'm an idiot.
that was the guy
You're
that
right,
had
I'm
the
an
stroke.
idiot.
That
Yeah,
was mean. Oh no.
Did the New Year's Day, the countdown.
Oh God, who was
Who
that?
did?
I thought it was Dick Goddard.
I thought it was Dick Goddard
not
did the
Dick
New Year's
Before
countdown.
it was Ryan Seacrest.
No,
it was
no,
not Dick
No,
Goddard.
I thought it was Dick
I
Goddard.
promise it was not Dick
Oh, are you
Goddard.
serious?
It was-
It's Dick Goddard with the weather in Cleveland. I get that.
Well, it was. He's definitely buried.
Now I'm lost. Okay, we're getting off weather.
Yeah, we're getting off track.
Either way, as Bo's famous quote would like to go down to, and I don't know if it's famous because I don't know if he took it from somebody else, but your playing with refs is like playing with the weather. You have to learn to live with them.
Yeah,
And I kind of agree with
that's
that.
fair.
I don't want to take that quote and then someone else said that quote. But it's just one of those things where, like, if he were to say that and it's true, I think that's a very accurate statement.
Yep, I agree.
Because playing with the weather and the refs is kind of an issue. You should never let it come down to a call. And I always say that, being a Cleveland football fan, it shouldn't come down to a call ever.
I agree. No, never.
So
I agree.
That's just in general.
Did you get that image up?
No,
Because I'm
there's-
talking freely
nothing
just
for
for you to pull an image up.
No.
Do you not have Twitter?
I do on my phone.
Well, you could have sent it to. Okay. Anyways, we'll get to that later. Google it. Pull it up. You can look at the CeeDee Lamb touchdown. His heel was on the end zone, the back of the end zone line. I believe that was not a touchdown. But we're gonna move on from there because I think Dallas won that game pretty handedly. I don't think there was anything outside of the ordinary.
Dak looked good enough at times. A lot of people were dogging him.
Dak's never been a beast. Dak's been a game manager that does very well.
That's not true.
It's 100% true.
The last 2 years? No,
Yeah, 'cause
not
he had
this
Amari
year. The
Cooper,
last year of
then
that, and then the year before that, the first 5-6 games, he
Yeah,
leads the league in passing.
that's
by
fine.
handedly.
Because he has stud receivers.
Had,
All right,
I
so
agree.
he found it. Hold on. Okay, so play that video.
All right, that's 1 foot. No, that's in. His
No,
toes
but
were down.
His right foot touched twice before the left foot. Okay, so right foot touch, right, and then he picks the right foot up and he touches again on the line.
No, I don't know. I
now
call that. That's a touchdown.
So that's why that's a
that's a touchdown.
controversial call. No,
Did they call it a touchdown?
They called it out.
That's a touchdown.
That is not a touchdown in
That's
the
a
NFL
touchdown.
because his right foot hit twice.
It does not look.
Picks it up. He picks his foot up and then puts it back down, and then his left foot hits.
With how that foot looks, it looks like that.
No,
skips.
look at it again. I can see it from 12 feet. His foot comes up, and then it goes right back down on the line, and then the left foot comes in.
No,
And believe it or not, the left foot comes in and it completes its step on the line, which would also
his
be out of bounds.
toes touched first on the
It
left
doesn't
foot.
matter if the toe touches and it comes up. That's a foot.
Oh, so you're saying
The
okay?
toe
So even
touched and went down to the line. That's also a foot. Does that make sense?
well, no. Well, no.
If you-
What they called out is the ref that saw it on the opposite the camera angle. He saw the right foot come down and he was already out of bounds before the left toe touched.
Correct.
That's what so that's what I would assume because we can't see that.
Correct.
So that's why it was out.
So, and that's what I told
From
you.
that
is the
angle,
the right foot touched
that's
twice.
in.
The right
In
foot
my-
touched twice.
I agree.
But from that angle, it's also out. And the reason why I'm telling you that is the left foot, right?
As long as the toe touches first.
No, hold on. It's a complete step. That's the rule. So
if you just want to drag the toe.
If his toe touches and he picks it back up, that's a complete step. If his toe touches and he completes the step and the heel hits the line, that's out of bounds.
He's still a dog.
I'm not arguing that.
He's a dog.
Where is that argument coming from?
What? He's a dog. Whatever. I love him. I love him.
So just for
That was still
clarification
a
for the
gross
rules,
catch. That was still a good catch. Whatever.
that's exactly why it wasn't. It was called no touchdown.
I see your point. As a CD owner.
But we're gonna move on from there. We're gonna go to the Patriots
Vikings.
I'll say Minnesota, but the Patriots Minnesota game, and this was, you have that backwards. See, this is why you irritate me. It was
at Minnesota.
Yeah, it was at Minnesota.
I thought it was at New England.
No, it was at Minnesota.
Am I wrong?
Yep.
I hate myself.
It's all right. We still love you. We still love you. We still love you.
Self-deprecating. Whatever.
You know who flew high?
JJ?
JJ the jet plane, baby.
Justin Jefferson.
JJ did it. 11, 139 and 1.
That would be
love
so
it.
much funnier if he was on the Jets. It's not funny on the Vikings.
No, it just plays. I know.
It doesn't play. It plays better on the Jets.
Well, that's what I said. It plays better on the Jets.
You know who rode his sailboat? JJ. The Vikings.
All right, what you got?
But I mean, Minnesota. I think most of us called this game except for Ryan.
Yeah.
Ryan's 0-3 on his pick'ems for Thursday. I don't know how that's possible.
Haha, you suck. I'm
He
sorry.
picked
I
the
love you.
Detroit Lions. He picked, which, to be honest, the Detroit Lions almost won that game.
Listen, I almost took Detroit too, so I get that.
And Detroit's been playing like literally lights out. Well, not defensively, but offensively, Detroit's been playing lights out.
Yeah.
I mean, but when you got to score 35 points to win a game, you got to score 35 points to win a game. And then on top of that, Minnesota has just been. How do you stop an offense with 5 weapons?
You can't.
Name all 5.
Thielen.
Thielen.
He hasn't done it
Thielen's
this year.
a solid number 2, though.
In the red zone. He hasn't done it this year.
It doesn't matter. He's a solid number 2.
Well, you know what though? People get stuck on the touchdown.
I got the 5 for you.
Okay.
Jefferson,
Wow.
Thielen.
Nope.
Jefferson, Thielen, Hockenson, KJ Osborne, and Dalvin Cook.
Come on.
KJ Osborne's a 3.
I like
Yes.
KJ
He's
Osborne.
a 2 on every other team.
He has been an afterthought in that offense.
I like KJ Osborne. He should be surpassing Thielen
Yes.
any day now.
Only reason why I'm holding on to him in fantasy.
And Hockenson had a touchdown too.
I'm just saying. He's a 2 on every other team.
Yeah. Well, I like KJ Osborne long term. Who's got him in? Bo, message me. Who's got him in
Who, KJ?
in Dynasty?
I got KJ in Dynasty.
You got KJ Osborne in Dynasty? What do you want
I'm
for
sick
him?
of you guys talking to me. I'm standing right here. Get off fantasy.
What do you want for him?
Get off fantasy.
What do you want for him?
Get off fantasy, kids.
Anyway.
Trade deadline's over anyway.
No, it's not. It's
no,
it's
that's
before Sunday.
What do you got? What do you want?
Get off fantasy.
All right.
You guys are such kids.
I'm not a child.
That we're gonna move on from there.
What's
And
next?
what'd you say?
I said, what is next?
Oh no, So I want to talk about the Patriots real quick because that Thursday game. How do you feel the Patriots did against Minnesota's defense?
I mean, Minnesota's defense isn't like that great, so
I mean, it's not bad.
No, but the fact that they
it's not
scored
great.
26
It's not
points.
great.
What?
I was surprised they scored 26 points.
I know.
I think Ryan's pick was 17-10 Vikings.
Oh,
I called
I'm
a low
not-
scoring game also.
I'm not surprised with that. Well,
Yeah,
you know what? I
thought
bet
it
I
was
did
gonna be a
too.
lot- I thought it was going to be a very low score.
Yeah, I
see, I did
I think
too.
I might have
Damn
said
it.
the same thing as Ryan actually.
So you didn't read it off, but I called 24-17 Vikings. So whatever. All right, I lied. I lied to all of you. I'm very sorry. I should have thought differently.
But I think that the Patriots did what I expected the Patriots to do. Minnesota, if you're going to be the number 1 team in the NFL, you got to play like it, and I think they kind of did that.
The number 1 team.
I mean, they've got the second best record.
did
right?
you just say the number 1 team?
They've got the second best record, right?
one. The one. They're the best team in the NFL.
They've got the second best record.
You
right?
got me going. No, see now you're making
Hold
me.
on.
You're making me have a moment.
no.
I'm having a moment.
Oh, sorry, Bo.
No.
The number 1. Oh wow.
So
You okay?
well, hold on. Let me speak.
You
kid.
dazed me.
Kid, simmer down.
1. Okay.
So
okay.
they're 8-2, right?
I didn't think 1. Wow.
It will now after Thursday 9-2, but yes.
Kansas City's 8-2,
I mean, yeah.
and Philly's 9-1.
So yes. So
And Philly lost to one of the worst teams,
That's true.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll give you that.
technically, because they lost to Washington. who
They're
is-
not. They're not one of the worst.
That's why I said technically they're at the bottom of their division, but that's
Whatever.
why I would
and
say
then
they're one of
actually,
the
I
worst.
don't, no, I don't think they are.
All right, but well, defensively they're not. And
Oh,
they proved that.
They're not great defensively.
But they're better defensively than they are offensively. Washington. They only give up like 17 points a game. Shut up.
What is it actually?
No,
Look at the
see-
cheat sheet.
No. See, I don't want to look at cheat sheets. 'cause
Look at it.
I can't read.
Give me the damn sheet.
Hold on. Washington.
Is it 17?
Hold on. Points per game. Offensive
20,
yards.
20,
Defensive
22.
total 308 on the season. So
Give me
that's
the-
yards. That's not even points.
No, they have.
I don't know how to see. Where do you see? Whatever. I'm not reading
So
that.
Go into it then if you know this.
He doesn't know this.
No,
He's
I have to look at the
he's
sheet.
speaking out his butthole.
I am not. Washington, average points for 19.5. Average points against 20.3.
You feel better?
I do.
All right.
Because we give truth here.
I can hear that.
I don't know what's.
You have an ad up on the website.
Yeah, what are you doing? Close that.
We're good. It was the stream. Technical difficulties.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. That one's not.
John difficulties.
I see why you didn't like that one. That one's rough.
Is it rough?
It's different.
All right. We're drinking over
Anyways.
here
We are not. Allegedly.
some garbage alcohol.
My wife is watching.
Yes, she is.
Oh.
Shit.
Sorry.
He's drinking root beer.
It's root beer. This is your grandpa's soda.
So we're gonna move on from there. I think we kind of went over Thursday games. There's not much really go on. I mean, Ramondre did what Ramondre does.
Yeah.
I mean,
And Belichick praised him for what, like 15 minutes?
yeah.
I think?
15 minutes on one guy?
Yes.
Oof.
I mean, that's the only guy. That's their offense.
Belichick
No.
compared him.
Ramondre's their offense. Tell me
Belichick
otherwise.
compared the importance of Ramondre as
Yeah,
to
that's
Brady.
what I thought. To Brady.
Yes.
Well, Belichick. Come
Wait,
on,
wait,
guy.
wait, wait,
I
wait.
get you
He
draft.
said what?
I get you draft third round guys in the first round, but let's slow
Oh,
down
yeah, no,
there,
their draft
okay?
was horrible this year. They were taking guys.
You say that, but his offensive tackle is one of the best that came out of the draft so far.
right, but
The guy that McVay said, "Oh yeah, he was on my board on the 7th."
yeah.
Yeah, look at
Something
you.
ridiculously
Look at you,
big, but
dummy. How you looking, McVay?
is what it is.
Stupid. I just spit everywhere.
That's kind of crazy, actually.
Yeah, it is.
We're gonna move on from Thursday games, right? And I guess so. We have something coming a little later. It's not gonna come now.
Come on.
We're gonna go over some power rankings a little bit
You
later.
can't tease me like that.
And he's a little agitated because just a heads up, we do not have the same guy at number 1 or number 2 or number 3.
For who?
Me and you.
For what?
Well,
Oh, I'm just telling you.
Our power rankings?
Yeah.
No, I don't think. How do you know? You shouldn't know anything.
Well,
This
I
is
asked you
garbage.
earlier.
I didn't tell you who my 3 were.
No,
you said
you
1.
told me in 1. Well, by the 1 being what it was, I know our 2 and 3 are off.
so
You
before
don't know.
before
I do
we
know.
move on,
All right, that's
Bo
fair.
has commented saying that Mac threw for over 300 yards, and he had 5 receivers. 5 receivers with over 60 yards.
That's a solid day for Mac.
That's
Yes.
unusually solid.
so
for
it
Matt.
sounds like someone did their research.
You know what he did say earlier? He did some research.
Hi, Bo. Hey, you know what? He's right though. I mean, the Patriots did everything to win that game, right?
So the reason why he said that is because he's saying that Ramondre isn't their offense.
That's right, Bo. You stick up for me. That's
So
right.
I wasn't saying that he was their offense. I said Ramondre did what Ramondre does.
You like that? We need that button.
But the
That's got to be a
offense-
button.
So
damn
okay,
it.
I have a question for you.
No, I don't care. I'm just kidding.
Jacoby throws for 250 yards. Does the offense run through Jacoby or Nick Chubb?
No, it's Nick Chubb.
Thank you, Belichick. The offense runs through Ramondre.
Okay, so no, it's
Carolina, Christian McCaffrey. Does the offense run through the quarterback or does it run through Christian McCaffrey?
Oh, it's Christian McCaffrey.
No.
Thank you,
When you
Belichick.
have a
Thank you.
superior, when you
Thank
have
you.
a superior running back,
All right, Minnesota, Dalvin Cook.
no, I would say
It
it's
runs through
Kirk.
Kirk
It's Kirk
Cousins?
Cousins this year.
I can't say his name
But that's
anymore.
what
It's
Hey,
Kirk
guys.
Thuggins. I need chains. I need
hate you
chains.
guys.
That's a 1-year thing.
What do you think this is a 1-year thing for Kirk
No, no,
Thuggins?
He's 35.
Doesn't matter. He's playing his best ball.
He's like the 4th
Yes, I
oldest
agree.
quarterback in the
I
NFL.
agree.
yeah, he is.
Yeah, KJ said that the offense is run through Ramondre, not. Yeah, I get. What
I don't think it's not ran through Mac. I will say it is.
It
It is.
is
They
not.
definitely they lean run game. I think we all would agree that.
Hey, you can always give a super chat, Bo.
Oh yeah. Hey, Help the,
If I changed it.
help the cause.
I love it. Oh, help the cause, Bo. Don't do it. I swear to God, if you do
No,
that out of
don't
spite,
do it.
I'm gonna
No, he's
give you
gonna-
the shin when I see you.
All right, let's get into the next thing.
We're gonna go to the matchups, right? The 1 o'clock matchups.
You're going to matchups. You are just
we
teasing
gotta slow
me.
it down a little bit.
You
'cause
are
I've
teasing
got you
me.
antagonized a little bit
Slow it
right
down
now.
at 43 minutes in.
Yeah. We're going over matchups. So
Teasing me.
we Denver, Carolina, Baltimore at Jacksonville, Houston and Miami, Bears at Jets, Cincinnati at Tennessee Titans, Atlanta and Washington, and Tampa Bay at Cleveland. Denver, Carolina. What do we got on this game? What are you looking at here, Steve?
You want Denver, Carolina.
Denver, Carolina. I mean, I personally have Carolina winning this game just because I'm an a-hole.
See,
And I think that Denver is performing better, but Carolina is going with Sam Darnold. And I think that we didn't talk about that quarterback controversy.
no, we didn't.
'Cause
Is
that-
it really a
that-
controversy?
That's a shitstorm.
I don't even think that's a controversy.
PJ
anymore.
Walker was the starter
Was.
with two healthy quarterbacks.
Till,
Baker Mayfield came in and was like, "I'm the starter again," and then he just got outplayed by Sam Darnold, who they paid $21 million this year. So it might be $19 million. I don't know. I know that Cleveland paid for most of Baker's salary, so he's just kind of being on loan
Yeah,
in Carolina.
Baker's like 7.5, I think, for Carolina. 7.5 for us. I think it was only.
It's like a dirty diaper. That's how much it costs.
You just got to change it. Sorry.
No, you played right into me. That was perfect. So yeah, I think that it might throw something into that offense. And to be honest, you can still be horrible and get the first round pick and still win games this year.
You took.
Because there's nobody that's outside of Houston. Houston's getting the first overall.
You take the Broncos.
No, I took Carolina. I'll take Carolina 24-21.
I took the Broncos.
And you're expecting them to score?
24-21. I took 18-17 Broncos. And I'm going to tell you why. The Broncos defense is like top 3 in the league. They do not give up points. They are very, very good. And Sam Darnold
They were
is,
better with Teddy Bridgewater.
They were. That's so sad to say. They were. Russell Wilson is bad to the point of washed. There should be actual commentary on he might be done.
Yeah. I mean, once you're calling Seattle audibles, and it's
That's
halfway
rough,
through
dude.
over halfway
That
through
is
the year.
rough.
I mean, they've played better in the last 3 games, but it hasn't been anywhere near a playoff caliber.
It's not good. It is not good.
That defense, we all said that team was one quarterback away from being a playoff team last year.
Yep. And they're showing it. Their
And
defense
they
is
are
so good.
not a playoff team.
No.
And they added a quarterback and wide receivers and tight ends, and that offense is like, here we are.
Like, Denver is set. They just need the
Baker, you should have went to Denver.
Ooh.
just-
Honestly, he might
It
have
would
played
also
better,
cost a
man.
lot less.
It would have been a lot cheaper.
Yeah.
You know where he might
It
go
would have
next
only
year?
cost $19 million.
Baker might get a second chance,
What did
'cause-
they pay Russell? $250 million.
It's rough, dude.
Thanks, Walmart.
Walmart.
No, I think it's gonna be Broncos.
Walmart owned the Broncos.
I mean, I said 18.
Oh my God, the Waltons are the most. Oh my God. I just get into that. The Waltons are the dumbest people in the world.
Oh.
Sam died, and his kids just run everything into the ground. So that explains so much.
I mean, I did make a little note here, right? I said Broncos 18-17, but I also did say I said Panthers might not score, might not put up 2 scores. The defense is that good, and Sam Darnold is that bad.
But the offense runs through DJ Chark, or not DJ Chark.
DJ Moore, yeah, but DJ Moore's gonna have
DJ Chark looked good. By
shit.
the
Who's
way.
the kid? Who's the rookie corner?
Oh, I thought you were gonna say Deontay.
No, who's the good corner for Denver? He shuts down everybody. That's not Samuel.
Surtain?
Yes,
Patrick Surtain.
kid's good.
Per Surtain.
Surtain.
I think
It's Surtain. It's Surtain the
spelled-
second.
It's spelled Surtain, but I think it's pronounced Surtain.
Man,
Oh, not Ellinger debate again.
No,
Ellinger-
like, this- honestly,
Ellinger-
God, I think it's pronounced Surtain.
you're gonna make me sound like the Swedish chef.
I'm just saying. I think it's pronounced Surtain. Phonetics really bother me. So when someone says something phonetically wrong, it keys in the back of my head to where like I've got to correct it. And that's one of it's just me. That's why-
Ellinger?
Stop it.
Anyways,
Got him.
We correct it every time on purpose, just
Okay.
because none of us know the
well, while they're
pronunciation.
rambling on, Bo, give us. Can you send your score in on the chat?
Oh, we're gonna get a little intake.
While they're still talking, while I talk too. I'm gonna say Carolina 14, Denver 10.
Wow.
Carolina 14. What? No. What's the? Oh, aha!
I say.
I've
No.
got that
only
right
because
here.
of defenses.
There's no way.
I've got that.
Carolina's
right
defense is
here.
not. I mean, I
Dude, the over under is 36.5.
Hey, Steven, I'm not saying.
And just an FYI,
I took the under.
So hold on, guys.
Take the under
Just
on
an FYI, everything I give you, it will be based on.
8 o'clock this morning.
I'm gonna.
Yes.
So it's based on 8 o'clock this morning, and it's gonna be based off of FanDuel. So if you guys are betting at all, everything's gonna be based off of FanDuel betting. If you want to know in the chat, I have MGM and DraftKings also.
So the reason why I said the score before I go into Bo's score is because not how good Carolina's defense is, but how bad Russell Wilson has been playing this year. That's the only reason.
Yeah,
Bron-
but
Broncos-
it doesn't matter. They
Broncos
still
win
have-
this game.
Dulcich has been phenomenal.
Yeah,
I mean,
talk about a surprise.
So
it's not a surprise.
Bo said
They drafted a different tight
He
end.
was one of the best tight ends coming out of this draft.
I don't
Not
disagree.
a surprise.
I don't disagree, but they drafted a Cockaway or whatever his name is. They drafted him way higher.
Agquankwu.
I wish I
can't
could.
pronounce
I
his name.
feel bad. I'm sorry. Don't be mad.
So
Don't
I
sue
got
me.
2 scores in the chat. I
Yep.
got one from Bo, 21-10 Denver,
Love you.
and then from Warrior, I have
Oh, Ant?
17-7. Yes.
Anthony's
Brother
punches?
Anthony, yes.
He said what?
He said 17-7 Carolina.
Oh!
Go back to
What
gaming.
did Bo say?
21-10.
Denver.
Ah, you're an idiot.
See?
Love you.
I don't know, man. I don't know.
I like it. You know what I love about games like this, though? It's so split because both teams are so bad and they're still working through their
So
offense and their
bad.
defense
Yeah.
that it's just fun to watch.
Broncos have so many
So we're going to
weapons.
move on from that game. That's fun to actually talk about. Well, the next game, what do we have, Johnny? What's the next game? Baltimore? Dude.
That was going to be a game of the week.
Ooh.
Do you know what I love about this game is that the Jacksonville Jaguars have so much potential in upsetting Baltimore.
Oh, do they?
Yes.
Oh, do they?
Yes.
I wonder who my pick is.
I'm just gonna go right off the rip, and I'm gonna go Baltimore in this one, but I'm gonna say 21-18.
Oh, man. We are so close. I took Jags 21-20.
You know, that's his bias because being a Cleveland Browns fan, we have an unrealistic attitude towards everybody else in the AFC North. So we want them to lose, and we see their faults over their positives. But
I did make an
that
hold on.
Jacksonville defense can hold Lamar under 100 yards, and there's nobody else in that offense. Is Mark Andrews healthy yet?
Yes.
Okay,
Yes, he has been healthy.
So that's another reason why I would choose Baltimore in this game.
I would
A
have
healthy
also. That's
Andrews-
all right. I'm sticking with it.
A healthy Andrews matters for Lamar.
So my
Definitely makes a difference.
So my note is right. The Ravens have been coming along. I like the defense. They've made improvements on the defense, but I think Sunshine shows out. And if you guys have seen, remember the Titans. Trevor Lawrence looks like Sunshine.
No, he doesn't.
Yes, he does.
No, he doesn't.
Bring up a picture of Sunshine right now.
Yeah, you're asking him too much.
I am. Anyway, I
He's
think
still learning how
if
to
Trevor
screen
Lawrence,
share,
if Trevor
okay?
Lawrence can put it together, he can throw in the secondary. I think they have a legitimate chance.
I'm telling you, Trevor Lawrence goes in any other situation. This dude has actually played phenomenal.
He's been very good.
I just think that he's in a bad situation. Next year, let's talk Trevor Lawrence. I would agree.
I mean, how about Etienne? Etienne's been showing up
oh
this
my
year.
God, Etienne! If Etienne was a rookie this year, which technically he is, he didn't
he's
play all
not-
last year. He was injured on the year.
This is technically
So
his
technically,
rookie
this
year.
is first year in the NFL.
Whatever.
Technically,
Whatever.
all right. Etienne would be a like
He
Etienne,
would be.
Etienne over CEH.
Oh, hands down. Hands down.
CEH is going to be a free agent next year.
Yeah, he is. That's not even a conversation. I don't even think that's a legitimate question. That's not even a conversation.
I would take CEH.
Over Etienne?
I like how they have a side by side. Oh my God!
Tell me that's not him.
Oh my God, that's funny.
Sunshine, thank you. Thank you
That's
so
funny.
much for
That's
finding
not him,
that.
though. He looks
Sunshine.
I will say that Trevor Lawrence's picture makes him look Asian. So like,
Stop it.
He's not Asian.
He's not. That's Sunshine.
Trevor Lawrence also, you know what I love about Trevor Lawrence is he's kind of a Joe Burrow guy. Like this dude just loves playing football.
He does.
And I love guys like that in the NFL. They're not political. They come out, they play football. This new generation of football players, Micah Parsons, like this new generation in the last 2-3 years, they're phenomenal to watch.
They're very fun to watch.
And I think the NIL is actually doing something for college football.
Now that we might disagree.
I think, honest to God, I think it's doing something for college football because it's allowing these kids to just enjoy football, see the financial side early, and make their decision from that. We'll see next year.
Yeah, we'll see. I don't know.
Going on from here, we are going to talk about the next game.
What we got, John?
We got
Texans,
Houston,
Dolphins.
Miami. This is so
bloodbath.
this could be Bo's favorite argument, right? This is the Bo trap game, right?
Oh, okay, that's fair. That's a fair statement.
Does he actually put it in the chat? It's a trap game.
No, our brother just commented 24-19 Jackson. Or,
Miami.
Or Baltimore 24.
Oh yeah. You have a brother?
We have 2 younger brothers.
I was kidding.
Mm-hmm.
Now the chat knows. So
That's all right.
Miami.
They're grown.
This is handedly a Miami game. I don't think it's going to be a high scoring game. I think it's going to be about 24-18. And the reason, well, no, 2 scores. 27-18.
You know why?
And the reason I'm saying that is because
You're wrong.
Miami's going to go up ahead, and then they're going to run the ball, and they're going to keep Tua healthy.
Mostert's out.
Who's Mostert? They have Jeff Wilson.
Yeah, but they've been running 2 backs. They've been running them pretty
Yeah, but
even.
Jeff Wilson, they ran him pretty even because he played 1 week.
Listen, between the 2 of them, they literally have like 6
They had a
days.
bye week.
I don't trust
They
them.
played Cleveland, and then it's this week. So Jeff Wilson's their star back this year.
Yeah, well, for
That's
now.
it. It's from here on out. No,
Listen.
not for now. It's for here on out.
Oh, and he's been there for, after the
3 days.
About
the dude
4
showed up yesterday.
About
Star
4
back.
days.
the
Star
dude showed
back.
up yesterday.
No,
Far
it-
back, and he's only been there for 3 weeks.
I got Finns
Been there for
34-10.
2.5 weeks.
And I said 34-10 because they've scored over 30 points the last 3 weeks they've played.
Yes.
And now they're going against a bad defense. I think they're going to feast again.
Not a bad defense.
They are a bad defense.
No, it's
It's
not.
not a bad defense, but I still think they'll put. I said 31-10. I still think they put up 30 points.
The Texans do not have a bad defense. That's what you're telling me.
Texans do not have a bad defense. However, they're not going to be able to stop Tua and Tyreek. And
How do you find points for and points against?
Anthony said 30-17 Miami.
30-17. Okay, that's not bad.
23.
What's 23?
23 points against.
That's how much the Texans let up? Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's too much.
That's average. I mean, it's not worse than the league.
They're 18th,
No, it's not. I think
Arizona.
they're 18th in the league for points.
Yeah, I mean, that's middle.
Browns give up
middle of the
26.
Almost 27.
Wait, what did you say Miami was going to give up?
I think they're going to give up 10 points.
No. I'm sorry, other way around. What did you say Miami was going to get?
34.
What did they score against the Browns?
39?
No, that was Buffalo.
Yeah, 39.
Was it? No, that was Buffalo.
Yeah, no, 39.
Oh, damn.
It was 31 for Buffalo.
I thought they scored more than that.
Against the Browns?
Yeah, I don't know. I just expected that.
Ouch.
I expect
Ouchie.
that actually. Hold on.
Ouch, kebab.
That actually makes sense because
Hold
they
on.
give up 2
Hold
less
on.
points a
I
game.
actually think that makes sense in my rankings.
That might
too.
play. Oh, what? Would you get the Texans at 10?
No, that makes sense in my rankings
This
too. All
flipping
right, that's
guy.
kind of funny.
This flipping
Oh, I have the
guy.
Texans at 10. I have the Texans at 32. Shut up.
Oh, yeah, but they have a good defense.
All right, we getting into
I
the
didn't
next-
say they have a good defense. I did not say that. All right, go on to the next game.
I like to think that both
Johnny,
sitting at home right now going, yes,
Johnny,
get
what
him.
do you have on this
Get
Houston
him.
game? Just
on the
curious.
Houston game? Oh, I said 31-10 Miami.
All right.
You. Ouch.
You guys didn't see
Tua's
that.
gonna
but
feast.
He felt that. Bo's going to feast?
I said Tua's going to feast.
I think he should, yeah.
I was like, Bo hungry?
Well, it's because Stingley is hurt.
Yeah, actually, Stingley's out.
That's right.
I just that was last Saturday's episode. Do you remember Bo looking at Ryan? Stingley's injured. Stingley's injured.
He did say that.
Right.
He was so mad.
Ryan had no
Oh.
argument, and then he was like, "But with Stingley on the field, like they give up less points, and they do. They really do."
They do. Stingley's very good.
And that's part of the reason why it went from 17 points per game to 23.
All right, that's fair. Okay, 17 points?
Just saying. Yeah. Did you remember our last conversation about Houston?
No.
Remember Philly and Houston game?
No.
All right. Well, this guy has a short-term memory. He has to go back and watch episodes.
I blame it on the concussions.
I won't go over that. I'll go over that. That's 3 weeks ago. So,
A concussion?
no. You got a concussion
No,
recently?
allegedly.
Allegedly.
We could all say that with Turkey Bowl too.
Allegedly. Anyway.
All right, go to the next game. We got
We got Bears Jets.
Bears Jets. This is a fun game.
Maybe.
Is this the first defense that? Dan, I did what you just did, and it bothers the hell out of me.
I know.
Is
I
this
didn't mean to do it.
is this the first defense that can hold the Bears under like 27 points?
It all depends on
since
Fields.
Justin Fields has figured it out. He's injured.
It depends on his separated shoulder and other.
Well, he doesn't. Separated shoulders don't have anything to do with your quads and your hips.
Yeah,
No.
it does depend on the hits you can take.
It was his non-throwing arm, but look at what happened to Baker with his non-throwing arm. He was put in all year because he.
We're not comparing Baker
He was
to Justin Fields.
He sucked.
We're not comparing the athleticism of Baker to Justin Fields.
Justin Fields has to.
No, but Fields, all he has to do is scramble once.
Actually, we're not even going to compare the arm of Justin Fields
All
to
Fields
Baker.
has to do is scramble once and take it.
Oh, hold on.
We're not even going to compare the arm.
Why not?
Justin Fields is so much
Hot
stronger.
take, hot take.
He's so much what?
Stronger than Baker.
Oh my god.
Dude, Justin Fields coming out of college had one of the strongest arms.
I apologize, everybody watching. I didn't realize we were doing lines of cocaine before the show.
That's his way of calling me an idiot without calling me an
Don't
idiot.
You think you genuinely Baker's got a strong arm. Baker has an absolute cannon on his little micro body.
You know what I love about Baker is that his
He's
arm
got
and
a
his brain
cannon.
don't connect.
Ooh, no, they don't. He does. No, they don't. It's funny. That's very true. He's
see
got
it,
an arm.
but I can't touch it. That's
All right,
for
that's fine. All right,
that's for
fine.
That's for all of his wife's
What?
nothing.
Nope.
Sir, you still watching?
I don't know. She hasn't come in.
Turn it off, honey.
I'm not.
Turn it off. I love you very much. Don't let Mo see this.
All right. No, I mean, they're both have very strong arms. Justin Fields has a touch. Baker doesn't. That's
All right,
kind of my argument.
Who do you have winning? Who do you think is going to win?
This is a hard one for me.
Because the Jets are starting Mike
The
White.
Justin Fields injury is hard for me. That's a hard one for me. I have to take the Jets in this game. And I'm going to take them 27-24.
Ooh, see, I didn't go that high because now I did go based on the injury. I took Jets 21-18, and I know the Bears have been scoring bunches. It's been bunches lately. I think if Fields plays and he's okay, I do think the Bears win. But if he doesn't play, it should be Jet. What happened?
Sarah said, "Oh, we are watching."
Oh, Scheisse.
I don't have the over-under on the Jets. Oh, here it is, right here. So 38.5 is the over-under on that game.
You know what's funny is, damn it. I took the over at 39. So, oh no. What'd she say? Nothing? Okay. I just saw your face.
I love that she commented. She knows how to use a phone. You're screwed.
I'm in trouble. You know what? No one heard. She's probably watching me on the TV going, "This is Daddy." Don't be like him.
Be proud he's trying something.
Just for all you guys out there, we're recent pops.
Yeah, the both of us were recent new
So,
dads.
2 weeks apart. And then also Bo is a recent second father.
Yeah.
He had his
month and a
second
half.
kid shortly before us. So
But it's like a couple months, right? Maybe.
no, it was like a month before me.
Jeez.
So it's a month and a half before you, yeah. So congrats to all those babies out there.
All those new dads.
Yeah, we're stressed.
It's been an uphill battle.
No, it's fine. But who do you have in this game, though?
Oh,
Chicago Jets? You said
Jets.
you took the over.
I took the over at 39, but I'm going Jets 21-18. I think it's the Jets.
You have it within a score.
So
you're right where I am. I just took an extra touchdown per team.
the Jets defense is good.
And you had the Jets.
I like the Jets defense.
Mike
a lot.
White's going to throw for Hail Marys.
He might.
And Corey Davis is supposed to be healthy this week.
What's funny is Mike White is probably going to find Garrett Wilson and Conklin a lot
Corey Davis is healthy this week, which helps Garrett Wilson.
because it opens everything up downfield.
Yep.
That's going to be big. You know what? The Jets might go over, but
Do we even know who Fields is? Who the backup is in Chicago?
it's Big Dick Nick Foles.
Is he still there? Yeah, he is. That's right.
No. Per sleeper, it shows Trevor Simeon.
I could have sworn it was Nick Foles.
No,
I mean, Justin Fields is still going to play. There's
Foles
no
is
strap
in
his shoulder
Indy.
up. You realize that
My bad,
You
my
realize
bad.
that Justin Fields only throws for like 150 yards a game, right?
Yeah, no. Chicago's ranked first in rushing and last in passing.
Well, yeah.
Right. Yeah. I mean, he
Fields
can,
has
he
put up
can
like
do it with Teddy Bridgewater's pants.
yeah. Fields has
You
put up
put
like
Teddy Bridgewater.
500 yards in 3 games.
That's just a Teddy Bridgewater Peen joke. Sorry.
Teddy Bridgewater, 2-glove Teddy.
Yeah.
Teddy 2
Did
gloves.
you ever see his college picture?
No.
Dude's got a salami.
What?
It's like all the way down to his knee. in this
Sarah
one
feels
college picture.
attacked.
Maybe Teddy 2 hands.
Is that why it's 2 hands, Teddy?
I don't know.
Oh my God! I
Sarah said
just
what?
now put 2 and 2 together. That's why it's 2 hands, Teddy.
Oh, jeez.
Oh my
So-
God!
So Bo says he doesn't want the Bears to win.
Stop it.
And
Hey, Bo,
Sarah
so,
says
hold on.
Sarah says she feels attacked.
Why does she feel attacked?
We love her. It doesn't matter. She can feel attacked all she wants. That's how we love people.
You're a
We attack
woman. Explain your point.
them. So hold on. Bo doesn't want Chicago to win because he wants the draft pick, and he's had this
He says,
conversation.
I want a sick draft pick.
Yeah, we've
I
had this
love it.
conversation continuously about this draft pick.
Bo's a diehard Bears fan.
And to be honest, well, here's the funny part about this, right?
No,
Because
he didn't
hold
say that.
on, being a Cleveland fan, right?
Yep.
This is our time of rooting for the draft.
Usually.
Week 12, week 13, we're like, all right, turn off the NFL, turn on college football, see what our draft pick is.
Yep.
I don't have a draft pick for 3 years, so
No, we got
I
we got Voldemort coming back.
I can't really make comments about this draft when it comes to who we're gonna pick. But Chicago doesn't need a sick draft pick.
We don't have a second round pick this year either.
No, we have seconds, not thirds. I have to double look at
Yeah.
that. But we traded 1s and 3s, not 2s.
You don't know who Chicago needs? They gave up their
that's not
second
what I
for
said.
Claypool.
That's not what I said.
Oh, okay.
I don't know if Chicago really needs anybody in the top 10. They have their quarterback. They believe they have their quarterback.
He's got to put it together like Jalen Hurts did. He has to
You've got to
find
give the
arm
dude an
talent.
offensive line.
He's got to find arm talent. I mean I can't. Okay,
And
no,
that's my
hold
argument.
on.
That's my argument.
Let me digress. Not find arm talent. He has to refine his accuracy.
I don't think accuracy is the issue.
I do because they don't trust him to throw it.
Yeah, because he's running.
He threw it 20 times
How many
between
times
like
have you
3
ran and
games.
thrown the ball and tried to been within 3 yards?
Listen.
It's really hard.
It's been a long time since I ran. Do not attack me. Do not attack me in a public forum.
That's not my point.
Got you.
My
Got you.
point is in motion.
That's
It's very
self-deprecating
hard.
humor.
All right.
It's really hard to be accurate
Oh, no.
in motion, right?
Just trying to reel it
Yes,
back.
it is. But you know who's good at that?
It's
Baker, surprisingly.
shut up. Anyways, my point is
Got you.
they have their quarterback.
I agree.
This isn't a defensive draft from what I know. From what I know.
I think this year is supposed to be more of a quarterback.
It's quarterback running back draft. Yes.
Do you-
Quarterback running back draft.
Do you think they trade down, grab more ones, and they'll stay in the first?
Well, I mean, I'm just saying.
And maybe they'll take like some guy they might try and work. on?
So my argument's a Bo. So right, we had this coaching conversation. The last Saturday or the Saturday before. We had this coaching conversation of how Belichick runs his team. Right? Is he in? Is he out? Is he coach? I'm like, you can do all that when you're on the field. You can lose and win and still put the best product on the field every week.
That's true.
So, do you figure out as a coach, and this coach is from Green Bay. This was the OC from Green Bay, right?
Eberflus.
Hackett?
No, Eberflus.
Oh, okay.
Is that who it was? Right?
Well, Hackett's in Denver.
Oh, who's?
He was the most recent offensive
I
coordinator.
apologize.
No, it's Eberflus. He was shit.
Where did Chicago? Was it Oakland?
He was the tight end coach for.
Give me. Let me know the head coach. Okay. So,
Bay,
anyways,
I think?
that doesn't even matter at this point.
Yes, head coach of the Bears is Eberflus.
There we go.
Okay. So, this coach is looking, okay, and he's going offensively, and he's going, what can I produce on the field offensively while moving forward? So, can you grow, still put a good product on the field, and then I will pick the best draft pick available. And I think at 1 through 15, you can get a guy you need. You don't have to be bottom 5 in the NFL.
So you're gonna consider them taking a running back?
No.
No, I don't think they need a running back.
You
They have
just-
2 running backs.
Well,
It's a quarterback.
Montgomery, unless they're not
You
going
said it's a quarterback running
It's a
back.
quarterback running back track, but there's always offensive linemen. There's always defensive ends. There's always guys you're going to find in the draft. It's not when I say that, it means 1 through 10 isn't going to be that stud position that's highly in demand. So,
Okay.
like, in this draft,
Okay.
it's a quarterback running back draft. So,
enough.
running backs are going to take mid-tier, like, to late. You're not going to take a running back 1 through 10. Most teams won't.
The vast majority of teams do not do that because they're intelligent.
Well, not just that, it's just it's guaranteed money. So, and you can't, healthy-wise, look at ETL, and if you would have given ETN guaranteed money, you'd have been screwed.
Yeah.
I mean, Najee was taken at what, like 27?
Something like that.
Yeah,
like-
something like that.
Way late first round.
Yeah, it was late. It was late.
And even if you look at like CEH 32, like these guys were taken way late in the first round because it's not guaranteed money. You take a guy 1 through 10,
Like Leonard Fournette.
there's some. To be honest, Leonard Fournette's produced. That team didn't know what to do with him. But
I
yes,
agree.
I agree with you
I
that
agree.
Leonard Fournette was not healthy in Jacksonville.
Well, he was. They just didn't use him right. They did
And
not.
to be honest, look at ETN, Jacksonville.
Different coaching. And
Right,
you
and they
paired him
took-
with
and
his
that
college
was-
quarterback.
and that
They've
was
been
their-
together for like
yes,
4
that was
years.
that was their second pick.
Yeah.
It wasn't their first pick. It was their second. So all I'm saying is
Oh,
that
you know, that's
can,
fair. That's fair.
all I'm saying is that you can do both. You can put a good product on the field, find out what you have in a team to figure out what the actual holes are, right? And that would be like the offensive line, defensive line. They actually, so Chicago did a very intelligent thing this year, and I hate to say this, Bo. They traded away good talent because they know defensively they have a defensive-minded coaching staff.
Yep.
That they will solve that problem through training and through supplemental guys that'll learn. They need the offensive line talent.
Yeah, they need real help at the
And
offensive
they
line.
need weapons.
Yeah. Well,
So not Chase Claypool's not the guy. Chase Claypool is a part or a piece to a puzzle.
he's a cog in the wheel.
Yes.
Really? You don't think?
That's all I'm saying. All right, I'm gonna move on from here. We'll go to
He's
the
like
next game.
6'4", and he runs a 4.3.
Right, but but my point is
4.42.
he's not a contested catch. All
right.
He's not a guy that's gonna catch balls.
All right, we're getting yelled at.
We're gonna go to the next
Boss
game.
man's yelling at us.
Cincy Titans.
Hey,
and
man,
this was mine and yours like pick of the week. We
We-
really think this is a must watch.
Yeah, man, it was really funny when we didn't have one, and we said, "Hey, man, on 3, what's your game of the week?"
So
Yeah,
before
I had set up that
before the episode,
It's almost like we're dating.
me and him are like, we didn't pick a game this week, so let's go over live. We'll go over the games and check and see what our game of the week
Now
is.
we didn't say though who we were taking in this game, so I'm very interesting.
And
I'm
no, we
curious.
didn't. But we literally were like 3, 2, 1, Cincy Titans.
Yeah,
And it
Full-on
was.
stepbrothers.
And this is the third week in a row.
good housekeeping.
This is the third week in a row
John Stamos.
that me and Steve have picked the same game of the week, which is
Yes.
kind of sick.
Velociraptor.
It's never.
Did we just become best friends?
Sorry,
These guys are quoting Step Brothers.
it's
in the background.
such a good
They're
show.
so
The
agitating
movie,
to me right now.
everything.
So
It's
hard to run
everything.
a show with special kids.
Listen,
So
Anyways,
Cincy,
That's right, you feel that
Cincy,
one.
Tennessee. What do you have?
I am gonna go Titans, 24-21. I like the Tennessee defense a lot.
Bengals 27-21.
Joey B's.
I'm gonna piss you guys off.
Oh no,
So
Especially if
you going
Chase
big?
Plays. Chase plays.
27. So we
Chase
all,
is still questionable. He's not guaranteed to
I
play.
said if he plays for sure. Oh yeah.
I don't think so.
Oh, if he plays,
I don't think so. I still
I
don't
don't
think
even
so.
care if he doesn't play.
You-
Tennessee's corners aren't that good.
Hold on, you gonna say a 35-0 shutout like you have past weeks?
I've never called a shutout.
Yes, you have.
No, I have not.
We jokingly said a shutout against the Pack.
I didn't say that.
Yeah.
Well, we did.
No. I said if I was reasonable, I
so-
wouldn't say that.
Look back at previous shows.
Before you say yours, Anthony said Tennessee 34, Cincy 31.
Oh, that's pretty high.
That's a huge
Hey, you know what?
game.
I'm right
Cincinnati's
there with
defense
you.
is bad.
I'm right there with you.
Cincinnati's defense is not
So
good.
I have Cincinnati 34-27.
Okay.
All right, I don't see it.
You don't have to see it.
don't like
Cincinnati
it.
has to win this game. Tennessee doesn't.
Yeah, yeah, okay, fine, that's fair. Their division's weak, but
And you don't have to have a good defense to stop Tannehill.
no,
And I can't
No, but
breathe. And I can't breathe. Treylon Burks.
no, but you need a good run defense to
Hey,
stop.
don't make fun of asthma.
No,
You gotta stop
Hey,
King
Jerome
Harry.
Bettis.
Well,
You're just fat.
who'd you say? Who'd you say?
He was making fun of Treylon Burks because of his asthma.
Yeah.
I said, don't make fun of asthma. Look at Jerome Bettis.
Jerome Bettis had asthma.
Look at Myles Garrett.
Jerome
That's not
Bettis
my
was
point.
like 250.
Huh?
He called him the bus.
They literally
Yeah.
called him the bus for a reason. He's
I
fat.
could have asthma
That's what they call active.
because I'm
That's
fat.
what they call active asthma.
Guess what happens when I walk up the stairs? Asthma.
You know what's funny? I pick on Ryan because he's like, I had asthma. It was hard. I was like, you had active asthma? He's like, yeah. I was like, that means you're fat, bro.
Like,
Oh, that's offensive. I am insulted now.
It's what they call active asthma. It's people that have a lot of weight on their chest, so it's hard to breathe. It's active
Listen,
asthma.
Maybe I just.
And Miles Garrett is Black Superman.
I have really nice pecs. No, I'm just kidding.
he's
No,
a
I don't.
paleontologist.
That dude is ridiculous.
He is. Oh my god, he's so gross.
Random or random drug test.
Him and DK, like, we should test every week.
He was getting tested every week to the
he
point.
said that. He said that. I think it was a joke.
Every time that Miles Garrett was sleeveless,
Yes, he got
he
tested.
got tested.
Yeah, that's why he started wearing sleeves.
Yep.
Yep.
That's it.
Yes.
Yep.
No,
Oh
that's
my
why
God.
he went back to it.
Yeah, dude, I remember that he said that. He's like, I stopped wearing, or I started wearing sleeves when I started getting tested every time I showed up for practice.
Yeah,
Wait,
random, not so
Well,
much.
let's go back to the game real quick.
Yes.
What about your boy Westbrook Akine? Is he not going to do something?
It's not so like I
I
think
they have.
so. Here's the thing.
They're going to ride Derrick Henry.
I think Westbrook Akine in Green Bay is a stud receiver
What's he?
because he's got a stud quarterback that can throw pinpoint accurate passes.
Yeah.
Westbrook Akine is not a contested catch guy. He's a guy that on routes can get open, but he gets open on the break.
Okay. All right. So yeah,
He doesn't.
he's
get,
a good route runner.
He's a great route runner, but he's not a guy that's going to pull away. So that's the difference between
Anquan
Westbrook,
Bolden.
right? So like you got to throw him on the break, and he'll make the catch.
Anquan Bolden.
Who is one of the Hall of Fame finalists?
We ain't talking about that
But
yet.
let's keep going. That's the reason why I have
Who's
this
next?
where I have it.
So we got Washington.
Atlanta, Washington. This was
Oh.
another game that's a highly contested game. Washington's playing for their division because I think they're only 2 games behind in the division, and Atlanta's playing for first place because if Tampa Bay loses, Atlanta wins, they're in first place.
Yep.
So in this game, I actually have Washington winning this game 24-21. This is another close game. But this is these should be high scoring games.
I made a funny note.
But the over under on this one is 40.5. So I actually have it over.
Yeah,
That's
I do
actually
too.
low
I do
for
too.
that game.
See.
I took right under the under. I took Atlanta 21-18.
Oh shoot.
What do you got?
Or I'm sorry, 21-18
What do you have, Steve?
Washington.
I'm not writing down your picks, so.
Yeah.
I got Manders 28-15.
So we all picked Washington.
Yeah.
Yep. Manders. Go Manders.
All right. Go Manders.
Kyle Pitts has to show. Oh, he's hurt. Oh, that's too bad. Oh no.
That's messed up. That's messed up.
Oh no.
That's
Heineke's gonna have a really
That's
good game.
probably why we're picking the teams we're picking too, because Kyle Pitts is a huge portion of their offense.
Well, that
He wasn't though. He hasn't been anything this year.
sophomore
He
slump.
gets double coverage.
He should.
He's a huge portion.
Have you
of their,
seen him?
That's not my point. He's a huge portion of the offense.
He's so
AJ
good.
Brown's out, right? Everybody else gets single coverage. Now you can spread out the defense. AJ Brown's
He's
in.
he's giving an example.
AJ Brown's in.
Yeah.
You have to put 2 guys on him.
Have to.
Right. So like,
That's why Slim Reaper can eat.
well, that's if
Sometimes.
they throw to him.
Anthony says 2017 Washington.
Oh, well, we got. I love the chime-ins. Honest to God.
Yes.
Yeah,
Like, it's
no,
nice.
yeah. People chiming in with
Yeah.
scores. I love that.
I love it.
You know, if you do it for every game, we can keep a tally for you too. We could find a way.
Yeah, we can definitely. If we got somebody
Yeah.
in the background paying attention to chats, we can kind of keep our fans in there and stuff.
Either that or
So-
if you send it to us.
We could even just do like a combined like fan count.
Yeah, if you send it in, yeah, we could figure out some sort of way to.
Yeah, why not?
Why not?
Why not?
Kid's giving himself more work to do because you know I ain't doing it.
I ain't
I
either.
ain't doing the Excel. Anyways,
Let's go,
man.
Bo.
Let's go to that next game. Let's go to that next game.
so the next one is the game of the week, which
Oh.
is going to be Tampa.
Woo, woo.
at
This is and the reason why this is game of the week, we gave this to Ryan. We kind of we were all doing game of the weeks, and we saw that.
We've gotten some feedback.
Yeah, we saw that we kind of dwelled in dived
Dove in.
How you
want
on game of the week a little too far sometimes, and we did 3
Oh
different
man,
game of the weeks.
I must have been hammered when I did
So we
this one.
kind of left this game of the week up to one person, Tampa Bay and Cleveland, which is ironic because the 2 Cleveland fans didn't pick this game. The Ravens fan picked this game, and I know why he picked this game because this means a lot to Tampa Bay.
This is
This game
their.
means a lot. To
You could
Tampa Bay.
argue this is potentially their season.
I don't know if I'd argue that because
I
think,
said potentially.
I think if Atlanta loses, they're still in first place. But like that division's so tight that not everybody's going to lose every week in that division.
I will say, all right, you know what? No, I want your pick first. Go.
And I will say that the Browns probably have the best likelihood of winning this game.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, they
So
do.
that being said, hold on. Actually, Cleveland. Nope. Tampa Bay's only favored by 3.5 points. So this over under is 42 points.
That's actually high.
And actually, it's not because Cleveland's averaging like 23, 24 points a game.
Yeah, but
24.
the Bucks defense. Hold on. Show me the stats. Give me the over unders.
Oh, the Bucks. I mean, that doesn't matter. They are.
Hold
You
on.
did say that they are a top 5 defense.
The defense is
points-wise.
good.
So Tampa averages 18 points a game. Cleveland averages 24.
Right. So if I had to pick, it sucks because it's slightly biased, right? I don't think Tampa Bay can stop Cleveland's run game. So what I'm going to have to say is that I'm going to go Cleveland 24-21.
Tampa Bay,
And
at least
it's-
according to covers, on average allows 18 points a game.
And what he's referencing is covers.com is they kind of like bring all these stats together. In
You got to
one
give props to Bo.
nice
Bo
place.
showed me that. It is a lovely, lovely site. However, you said Cleveland 24-18.
24-21. What?
24. I thought you said 18.
No, I didn't.
I said 18.
Anthony said 24-17 Cleveland, and he says that the Browns are due for a win, and Chubb is going to have a great game.
Man, I don't.
And-
And to be honest, the
The-
Browns don't have to go for a draft pick because they don't have one.
They don't have one, so they're literally playing
They're playing to see what they
for
got.
the love
It's
of the game.
It's the
They're
Chicago
just
thing.
playing
They're
to
playing
get
to see
paid.
what they have.
They're just playing to get paid.
I took the Browns 28-20, and I took the Browns 28-20 because the Buccaneers offense is awful. It is. Go ahead. Tell me it's not good.
Wait,
tell
you
me
say
it's not good.
21-20?
28.
28-20.
The Browns have been putting up close to 30 points.
That's kinda
I
what
will say.
That's what I said. 24-21. You just gave us 4 more points.
Oh, I mean,
I mean,
I'll give.
I don't like 20s. Just don't.
You just said 24.
I know, but I don't like 20s.
What?
I know that's too many.
What?
That's too many field goals.
I will say
That is-
28-27
Oh, okay. Wow.
Cleveland.
Whatever.
Close game.
Because
The Browns
Cleveland-
know how to lose within 1 point of like 10 different games this season.
Well, that, but Cleveland gives up 27 points on average, but Tampa only gives up 18. I also agree that Chubb is going to have a great game, and that Brady is going to
No.
not be the greatest.
No.
It's funny you say Chubb's gonna have a great game because if I were Stefanski, I wouldn't put Chubb in.
Not at all. I'd run Hunt.
I
I'd
would
run
be
Hunt
running
into the
Hunt
ground.
Into the ground.
The season's
and I would save
over.
Chubb for a year.
Now you and I disagree with that. I say the season's over.
I don't say it's over, but I just because you can't say the season's over,
It's
right?
over.
No, it's not because we are ahead in the division. So if we can tie with
we're 2-1
anybody in
in
the division,
That's fair.
like the season's not over,
Only team we lost to is the Ravens.
right?
So would you consider putting DeErnest and Hunt and doing that, or even putting Jerome Ford in the back?
Well, I say you have to give yourself your best chance to win. So I would start with Chubb and Hunt, and then if we're in a situation where we're way ahead, you pull Hunt or you pull Chubb,
Right.
and you play Hunt, DeErnest, and I would even almost get Jerome Ford out there.
Yeah,
Because
get,
right
you
now
got see
you
what
have
you got with
Jerome
him.
Ford doing kick return.
Yep, see what you got with Jerome Ford.
That's the
Yep.
reason why I brought up Ford. So
Yeah,
perfect.
no, I agree. Moving on, we'll go to the 4 o'clock games real quick. The 4 o'clock games are the Chargers, Arizona, LV, Las Vegas against Seattle, Rams, Kansas City, and Saints against San Francisco. We're gonna do this one really quick. Can you bring that back up,
Yeah.
please? I've got Arizona winning this game 27-24
Interesting.
against the Chargers.
Even with the Warzone Master coming back.
Yes, that's why I have him winning.
Chargers 24-10.
And then I have Johnny. What do you have, really quick?
Chargers 24-21.
All right, so I'm odd man out. I just think Kyler coming back is a huge point.
When I did these, it was prior to Murray playing.
I have Las Vegas winning this one. Las Vegas versus Seattle. I got this one going down 28-21 Las Vegas.
I have 28-21 Seahawks. That's the Seahawks defense is better. The Seahawks offense is, been an absolute surprise on the whole season.
Yes.
The Raiders defense is god awful.
Las Vegas has been offensively averaging like 25 points a game.
I'm going to say 24-21
Okay.
Seahawks. However, Anthony has said 2 comments.
Okay.
First one is if you say that the season is over, would you save Watson for next year, or would you
No,
get him in?
you have
You gotta-
to
you
figure
gotta
out
see what he
You
has.
got to figure out what he has.
You got to see. You
that's
got to
fair.
see. him.
Anybody that says that about the Browns, you have to see what he has. It just goes.
That's a
without
fair
saying.
question. That is a fair question. I understand the question. However, you got to see what you can do in the cold weather because you just paid
a
a lot of
Texas
money
quarterback, yeah.
for a whole lot of years, and he played in a dome in Texas. So
And then the other two, he's giving me the scores on the first two while I wait on his other two. He said 27-20 Chargers,
okay,
and he said 17-14 Seattle.
Everybody's gonna pick Seattle because Seattle's got a hot hand right now. But the Las Vegas thing, you can't underestimate that offense.
the offense is good. It's
It's
just
not even that it's good. It's
their
that
defense
it's
is bad.
spitefully playing right now. It's
I-
playing
I-
in spite.
I see what you're saying.
Like
All
you
right.
you just paid, and everybody says, "Oh, you should have never done that trade. Oh my God, it's stupid." Like it's playing in spite of the Devontae Adams trade right
That's
now.
fair.
They have to score points, and Devontae is going to be a stud, and my dad's going to win the Super Bowl. And it disgusts me. But go ahead. What's your pick for Seattle, Las Vegas?
I said 24-21 Seattle.
24-21 Seattle. All right, I'm going to move on to the L.A. Kansas City game. Is it L.A.?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's the Rams, LA Rams. You got it. You're good.
I know we're using old logos on purpose.
Yes.
L.A. Kansas City. I have to take Kansas City in this game. There's no reason.
I think we are.
I'm
I don't-
gonna take
yeah.
Kansas City, and this will be
Yes.
a blowout game for me. I'm gonna go 35-17.
I love that. Do you know what my pick is? 35-18.
So I'm going to be right there with Anthony. He said 30-14 Kansas City.
Yeah, it's gonna be bad. The Rams
Actually,
defense has been
I'm
bad.
going to say 30-10 just because
Come on.
they're gonna,
35 is a lot.
35 is a
if
lot.
they're going to be playing the rookie, like you don't know what he's going to do.
Rookie who?
You
The
know what's
Rams?
funny?
Wolford's
You
playing.
know what's funny? So like Kansas. Hold on. Kansas City's favored by 3 scores roughly, 15.5 points.
Oh wow.
And LA is the over under is 41.5. We just took like 50.
Jeez.
Yeah, I took way over that. I took
I
like
took
50. I
40.
took 53.
I took 40, 30-10.
San Francisco Saints. This is gonna be a funny one. I take the Saints in this game.
Did you really?
Yeah,
Come on, you really like
It's
those
that
Saints.
defense. It's the defense, man. San Francisco looked good last week because they didn't play a good defense.
I like San Francisco's defense better.
No, that's not my point.
I'm just
my
saying.
point is the defense. The Saints defense is better than San Francisco's defense. Therefore, the Saints defense is takeaways. Takeaways. It all
Okay.
comes down to takeaways.
Okay. Just saying.
So I'm gonna put this game 17-10 Saints.
Oh wow, you went low. You went so low.
I'm gonna go to a 35 game to a 17 game. Like that's
I
ridiculous.
went 28-24 Niners.
I am.
You know what's funny? The over under this is 43. It's higher than the KC game.
Oh jeez.
San Fran's
Really?
favored by 9 points.
So a couple of comments. Anthony said 24-21 Saints,
Anthony, what do you know?
right?
I love your picks though.
gonna say
He's been
20
on spot with me. I hate
I'm
it.
going to say 27-21 Saints.
Wow, that's high scoring for two.
Am I the
defensive
only one
matchup.
taking the Niners?
You know what I think?
Where's
is
my
funny?
wolf cap?
And Bo said.
Can
Rams-
someone can someone explain to me why we're picking high scores for a defensive matchup?
Yeah, I don't know. All right, that's fair.
Does he
That's a
not?
fair statement. I don't know.
Oh, well, yeah.
It's
Debatable.
100% a defensive matchup. Is Jameis Winston back?
No.
Still Dalton.
Right. It's 100% a defensive matchup.
So
All right, that's fair. What was your score? Hold on.
He said 20. You said 27-21 Saints.
No, I said 17-10.
Or, I'm sorry,
Yeah, you went really low.
What the hell's wrong with you people?
And Bo said Rams D is good.
Mm.
They run the ball. KC doesn't cover, but they win. So and
Yeah,
then-
he's saying low scoring game.
yes.
They don't cover the 40,
And then
41
Bo
and a
said
half.
No Saints D is not better.
Saints D is better.
Then
I don't. You
the
can say
Niners?
what you want.
No,
Saints D is better.
that's not.
We're gonna move on to the primetime game. Johnny walks away from me.
What are you doing? Where are you running? Where are you going?
This dude needs to understand who he is. Okay, so Green Bay, Philly. You can go ahead. Go what you got to do.
You're good.
Go for it.
Yeah, you go for it. We can talk.
Go.
Bye. Run. Go. Bye.
All right, Green Bay, Philly.
yeah.
We'll do a quick one on this one. Green Bay, Philly. Philly.
Yeah, it's Philly, dude.
Philly.
It is
and you know what?
Philly, hands down Philly.
Let's do a quick dive in on this one because it's a primetime game. So the over under on this, and I probably would agree with this, is 46, and Philly's only favored by 6.5, so less than a touchdown. And I agree with that because Green Bay's offense has been playing very good,
Yeah, they had to.
and Philly's defense has not been
Injuries on the defensive side has
It's not even
really
injuries.
hurt the Packers.
They
It
went
really
and
hurt the
got
Packers.
people. Oh, I thought you were talking. Okay,
No.
Yeah. There's their corners. Yeah.
Now I will say that they drafted Jordan Davis, and he got hurt, and he was really plugging up that middle for the Eagles. Man, he was doing it.
Suh is a good fill-in, and he was only picked up for like 3 days prior to their last game.
That's
so
true.
he's had like roughly 10 to 12 days of practice under him now.
In the last year. He's a good fill-in. I'll give you that. Hands
Ndamukong
down.
Suh, it plugs a hole, a 350-pound, 6'6"
He's 350 pounds.
Jordan Davis.
Oh yeah, he's a big boy.
He plugs that hole.
That's a lot of meat. That's a lot of
all I'm
meat.
saying is he plugs that hole, right?
Yeah.
So
All right.
it changes the run.
At the very least, as a good veteran,
It changes the run for the defense.
it should. In my opinion, it should.
So, and what is the only offensive strategy for Green Bay?
You got throw.
Aaron Jones, Christian
Run
Watson.
outside.
Aaron
Well-
Jones, Christian Watson. Aaron Jones, Christian Watson. And it's honestly Aaron Jones till you get to the red zone, then it's Christian Watson.
Or Lazard.
Because Christian
Lazard
Watson can't catch regular passes.
Lazard can hit your down low stuff.
Christian Watson only catches touchdown passes.
That seemingly is very much so the case.
Like the last
He is
two
good doing
games,
one
he's
thing,
caught
and it's-
5 touchdown passes. I'm just saying.
5 touchdowns.
I said that.
I know.
Shut up, you
This
fair
guy.
weather Green Bay
This
fan. He's not
guy.
even from Wisconsin.
I
That's what
will-
drives me insane.
I will say that the Eagles barely squeaking by against the Colts was telling, and it showed some discrepancies. However, I do have them winning 31-18.
Upset of the week.
The Eagles? That's an upset?
No.
Green Bay.
Yeah, I was just gonna say.
Stop!
Hold on, before you go to your pick.
I can't. Hold on. No, you're a Green Bay fan. You don't get a pick until I'm finished. Hold on.
I'm reading Anthony and Bo's comments.
All right, go ahead.
Anthony says 24-10 Philly, and Bo said NFC North is garbage. Garbage Town Philly secondary is nasty, so he's obviously going to take Philly, but he didn't say a score yet.
All right. I'm going to give this upside of the week. Are you ready?
No.
28-27.
Oof.
Green Bay.
Oof.
Put in on Cosby.
Oof.
Fourth quarter, Aaron Rodgers.
All right, that's fair.
Come
I could
back.
see that, though, is the problem. Because he'll do it. And Watson, all he's got to
the
do is burn
difference
one and
is-
catch it. All he's got to do is catch one deep. And he can change the game. He's
You
shown
know
it.
the irony of that is we all took the over.
Every
right.
one of
What
us.
is the over?
It's going to be
It's 46.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it's going to be over.
We all took the over
Oh, yeah.
because we know both these offenses can score.
With
But I will tell you, though, Philly is struggling scoring against mediocre defenses.
That's true.
mediocre?
Mediocre?
Is that a thing?
That is a funny thing, yeah.
But,
Is it? I'm sorry. I'm not relevant. I didn't know mediocre was a thing.
It's a thing.
It's not a mundane detail, Michael.
Bo did say that he has the Packers winning outright.
Office space.
It is. He's got the Packers winning outright.
That a baby!
That is his quote.
Come on.
All right, so we're gonna move on from there. We're gonna go to the Monday night game. What do we got?
Colts, Steelers.
Yes. How did this make Monday
Steelers,
night?
Colts.
Bo said 34-24 Green Bay.
NFL.
Man.
How did this game make Monday Night Football?
Yeah, it's bad.
Yeah.
This is insane. I would prefer Green Bay Philly on Monday night
Yeah.
over the Steelers Saints on Monday night. Swap this. This is garbage.
Steelers, Colts. Steelers, Colts.
That being said, Steelers win this game.
Yes.
I don't think so.
24-21 Steelers.
Oh, wow. I don't think it's going to be that high. Steelers offense isn't it. It's not. They haven't shown anything. They're still spinning their wheels. I took Colts 18-10.
Interesting. What's the over under?
Pickens, maybe.
Tiny hand.
Oh, you want to know the over-under?
Yes, please.
No. Don't ask me stupid things. I can't find it. Go ahead. Make your pick before I give you the over-under because that's cheating.
Ooh. Well, I'm saying.
What am I looking for? I'm looking for the over-under.
Yeah, because I'm going to give you a stat that I think will be funny. Go ahead. What's your over-under?
2017 Pittsburgh.
That's it's not on here. There you go.
Anthony.
Oh, what? No
Anthony
way.
said 17-14 Indiana.
That is high.
Can you put this on Steve? He's going to give you the over-under.
So Bo said 18-17 Colts. Anthony said 17-14 Colts.
Both said 18-17.
Yes.
Love it.
It's going to be a close game.
The
It's gonna be a
over-under
close
is
game.
39, and I don't think it touches it.
I said 2017.
Nobody's picked it but me.
Yeah, I said 2017 Pittsburgh.
So
that's still under.
I
Yeah.
hate that.
Yeah, I don't love it.
That's crazy.
Hold on. So okay, here we go. This is the Monday night game. Ready? So the Steelers have given up to the rush 103 yards per game.
Okay, that's not great.
No, that's actually really good.
Yeah.
No.
That's like top 10.
It's 7th in the league.
Yeah.
Okay, all right. I stand
So-
corrected.
And that's without TJ Watt for 5 games.
Yeah.
Okay, that's actually better than I. Well, I think they still have Cam Hayward stayed healthy
Yeah, but
for the
it
most
doesn't
part.
matter. That's still without TJ Watt.
I think
That
their
dude only
backup's better
they
than
only
people think.
They only win games when TJ Watt's on the field.
That's true.
Literally only, I think they're like 15-1 when TJ Watt's on the field.
Oh, yeah.
And like 0 and whatever he hasn't played.
A ridiculous stat.
It's an absurd stat.
Whatever.
I'll bring that stat on Wednesday.
I bet you will.
I guarantee you that Jonathan Taylor is under 100 yards.
You guarantee it.
Guarantee it.
I don't. Okay. That's a water bet. That's a water bet.
I guarantee it.
All right.
Jonathan Taylor's under 100 yards.
Speaking of which, make your pick and go to KJ.
I did make my pick.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, he's saying make my pick. I said 2017.
Yeah, he gave his pick.
got no.
We all picked
You
the
got no brains. You have zero
I know
brains.
what you mean.
You have zero brains.
So,
He doesn't have a lot of brains, but he's with me on this, so I can't say shit.
Zero brains. Set me up.
All right, so we're gonna go really quick. I'm gonna go into the Hall of Fame games, and I'm going to give you guys a heads up.
Hall of Fame
So,
game?
sorry, I said that wrong. The Hall of Fame semifinalists. We're gonna just put a quick overlay up. So these are all the Hall of Fame semifinalists that were put out last, I want to say Tuesday, before our Wednesday show. We said we were going to talk about this a little bit. There's a lot of these are a lot of names here, a lot of second round guys, a lot of second time guys that are on this list. And we're going to give you guys, so on average, 4 to 5 guys is what the committee usually votes in.
Okay.
And they vote in these guys, and that's kind of who we get as our Hall of Fame finalists from here on out.
I know Steven said put 10 players that we think.
Yeah, he did. But it's just one of those things. Like, so the Hall of Fame finalists naturally go by. It has to be 4 to 5 guys that are voted on unanimously, essentially.
Right.
That's what creates the first round ballots. That's what creates these guys that are going like instantly.
Well, before we get into this, I already pulled up the stat for you with TJ Watt. So, TJ Watt, so the Steelers with TJ Watt is 53, 24, and 2.
Two.
Since
with TJ Watt.
Since 2017.
So since he's been in the league, right?
Out TJ Watt, they're 1 and 10.
All right, man. Listen, I never
Points?
said there was a bad take.
Oh, sorry. I
Look
was
me in the
wrong.
face and tell me that I said it was a bad take.
Sorry, I said
Look
over.
at me.
I
Tell
know.
me.
I said
it was
over.
a. You.
I said
mother-
over. Hold on. Here's my water bet. I said over. You're right. It's a 1 for.
Stop it.
Points allowed.
That was not
with
the water bet.
TJ Watt, 20.4. Without TJ Watt, 26.2.
That's still a lot either way.
Yes.
Oh, that's because they're secondary. I would like to.
20.4 and 26.2.
Yes.
I would actually like to
That's
know
fair.
with
That's
TJ,
a whole touchdown.
with TJ healthy and Minka healthy, what they give up points.
Right. And then sacks
That would
per-
be a fun one.
That would be a fun one.
sacks per game is 3.4
With TJ Watt, yep.
And then 1.1 with
Yep. Yeah, they don't even touch the quarterback without him. It's sick. It's sick.
Well,
and
this
TJ
league really can't.
and to be honest, this is why TJ Watt and God, Myles Garrett, you suck. This is why TJ Watt should be Defensive Player of the Year for the last 3 years. Because my argument for for Myles Garrett is that he gets double teamed. He gets double teamed. He's a defensive end. He gets
Or
double teamed.
triple teamed, and then you see TJ
and
Watt.
what's frustrating is you see TJ Watt, who plays out of an outside linebacker / defensive end position.
He doesn't
plays-
stand up a lot. He does not
plays out of
stand.
both. He plays out of both. But the point is that the dude is everywhere. He's on the tackles. He's on the quarterback. He's on the running
He can
back.
drop into coverage. He'll grab picks. I mean, I hate saying it. TJ
No,
Watt.
TJ Watt's a monster, and JJ even said he's better than me. JJ came out when TJ Watt came in the league, and he's like, "Dude, you guys would be surprised. He's better than me."
That's what Joey Bosa said about Nick too, and that is the truth.
Yep.
I would say TJ is better than JJ.
TJ's hands down better than JJ. There's not even arguing.
And I would
But
say
will
Nick
say
is better than Joey.
I will say that
Bosa brothers.
that JJ went to a non-defensive minded team, whereas
Yes,
TJ
did.
went to a ridiculously defensive conference.
Yeah.
Like the AFC North is completely defensive based.
It's supposed to be.
Ravens, Steelers.
Yeah.
I mean, they're
Browns.
They've always been top 15 defenses. All these guys, like they've always Browns
Browns
and
towards the end.
Cincy are kind of out of that conversation in the last 15 years, just because like they've had great players, they just haven't put their potential on paper
That's fair.
on the field.
That's fair.
So,
So,
but that
Bo-
being said, what are your top 5? Hold on.
well, Bo also said
Uh-oh.
to remind everyone that he is 21-7 on his pick so far,
Yeah. Okay.
and he also said he said without JJ there is no TJ there.
Says the mom.
What?
Without JJ Watt,
He
there's no
mentored
TJ Watt.
Stop it. Stop. All right.
Does that mean there's no Derek? Like,
Well-
Derek, see ya. Like, what does that even mean? Hey, Mom, I know I wanted 3 kids, but I'm going to cut off the first one and take the second 2.
Let's. I am excited to talk about this.
I'm gonna pull up the Hall of Fame.
Give me your 5
back
guys.
up.
You want all 5 right
I'm
now?
on off. Well,
5 of your 10.
okay, hold on. So, I'm going to give you the first 2, right? Because me and you probably
We
agree
have
on
the same
2.
first 2. I'm
So,
pretty sure.
the first 2 for the guys that we think should be guaranteed a position in the Hall of Fame
Watch his head explode.
is
I know
Joe
you guys can see
Thomas
it. Oh.
and Devin Hester.
Yeah.
Yeah.
First 2 that should be guaranteed in the Hall of Fame. Devin Hester was the greatest at his position
You,
of
baby.
all time.
You.
And Joe Thomas has broken records at most consecutive games as one of the best left tackles of all time.
Of all time.
Consecutive
So
snaps.
hands down, we're just going to throw those things up there. We're going to say these guys are pretty much greatest of all time. Give me your next one.
Hold on. I want to talk about Joe Thomas a little
Now, I'm
bit.
not going to talk about Joe Thomas because we
Just
can talk about it
please.
more. We have the offseason to talk about his stats
Yes.
when he gets inducted to the Hall of Fame.
All right, fine.
All right.
Now I'm not gonna say like I rank them 3 to 5 because
Well, we have 1 and 2. These are guarantees to get in.
Well,
I think they
Okay,
should be.
that's-
Yes,
that's
they
our
should be
guarantees
guarantees.
to get in. Go
Well,
ahead.
so before you guys say it, Bo said his 5.
Okay, I love it.
It is Hester.
Okay,
He put Thomas. I think he means Joe Thomas.
Yeah, he doesn't mean Zach Thomas. He means Joe Thomas.
okay.
Torrey Holt, Darrell Revis, and DeMarcus Ware.
So,
And I
so
will argue
agreeing.
against
Hold on.
Darrell
Agreeing with him because Darrell Revis is another one that should be guaranteed in because if you
No.
look at who he covered,
Uh huh.
look at who he covered in the NFL.
Yeah, but I don't know. I mean,
Go
okay,
ahead.
but
Pull up the tweet. Pull up the tweet.
No,
The NFL showed his stats of the wide receivers this man covered.
listen, I
And
like
he
to.
was a lockdown corner, which they
You
don't
and I
make
talked the other
anymore.
day. You said he's not a first ballot guy.
I looked up stats, and then I started looking at it. And Darrell Revis is Revis Island for a reason. This dude was Revis Island with some of the best receivers he's kept under 65 yards in the NFL.
So you'd put him over Rondé Barber?
Yes.
Oh, I don't have Rondé Barber.
Really?
Yeah, Rondé Barber doesn't make it in for me either.
Nope.
It's funny because
I think
knew-
Revis makes it. I think he makes it next year.
So the guys that I have Darrell as this year. But go ahead. Who's your fourth? Who's your third? Go ahead.
I like Zach Thomas.
I mean, Zach Thomas is one of those guys that kind of have on the fence. But he's not in
Five-time
for me.
All-Pro, but that's first ballot or first overall. That's our first team All-Pro. That's not including second team.
All right.
He had 2 second team All-Pro bids, so he has 7 All-Pros, 7-time Pro Bowler.
And it's his second year, right?
I think this is Zach Thomas's third.
5th year as a semifinalist.
Rough. He makes it. Averaged 9.3 tackles per game. He led the league in tackles twice in 2002 and 2006.
I'll take, in my third spot, I would take James Harrison.
See, I didn't even.
Ooh, why?
Why?
Oh,
Yes.
offended. Did you hear him?
I
did you
did hear
hear
him.
that tone?
I did hear
Are you
him.
getting a little attitude over there, little boy?
In the league, he was one of the best linebackers to play the game when he was on the
He
field.
was so
He
dirty,
was,
man.
So
That's like Vontez Burfict getting it in.
It wasn't that dirty.
He was dirty. James Harrison was the original Vontez Burfict.
so I compared him and London Fletcher, and Fletcher.
Go ahead.
London Fletcher's not on this list.
Yes, he is.
Yeah, he is.
Because I compared Fletcher to Thomas, and that's when I was like, no, Thomas takes it.
Good call. You know what? I'll still take Harrison because of known. It's all based on votes, bro.
It is.
I want to pull up side by side for Pro Football Reference. Harrison had 193 games compared to 256 with Fletcher. Fletcher had 39 sacks compared to 84.5 with Harrison. However,
Oh wow.
Dude, hold on. No, there's no
that-
however.
no, that
There's no
loses
however.
you.
You just took out 8 seasons and said he had twice as many sacks. There's no however.
No.
There's no however.
solo tackles. James Harrison had
2,000.
583
What? Oh yeah, James Harrison.
compared to 1,384.
Right, but you took out 8
Solo
seasons.
tackles.
You took out 8 seasons.
Yeah, that's not a conversation.
It's not even a conversation.
Like go back to total because I looked at London Fletcher
Go
first.
back to the total
You
games.
know why? Because London Fletcher's a Cleveland boy. I looked at
That
him
too.
first before I looked at Zach Thomas. London Fletcher had over 2,000 tackles total in his career, but then he also had like 8 more seasons or some garbage than a lot of players.
Hold on. Give me total games.
So then you-
London Fletcher's total games.
So-
No. Give me London Fletcher's total games.
It's 7 point some odd tackles.
Hold on.
256.
256 divided by 16.
What?
All right. 16 seasons. We're just going to average that, right?
Okay.
All right.
What do you?
So, James Harrison.
Yeah.
Hold on. Okay. Give me his total games.
193.
I played a long time.
And Bo did say that KJ is a closet Steelers fan.
I know it. Thank you.
12 seasons. You're going to take 4 seasons off a guy. And then you're going to say, well, yeah, 300 more tackles.
No, not 300.
No,
300 more tackles.
no, that's solo. You
Yeah,
look
that's
at
just
look at
solo.
totals. Look at totals.
But my point is, you also have to keep in mind that he had 40 more sacks.
He had 40 more
With
sacks.
4 less seasons.
But hold on.
Who was a bigger disruptor?
Hold on,
Who
give me-
was a bigger disruptor?
No, hold on.
Colt McCoy died.
That's why he's dirty.
Colt McCoy died
That
on
is
that.
why. Well, that's not.
That was a clean hit.
That was not. He smoked him in the face.
According to the refs, it was a clean hit.
The refs didn't know what a concussion was then.
Bo says that London Fletcher wears the Infinity Stone. He is the Iron Man.
Well, I mean, okay, yeah, he played at a high level for all those years.
If we want to include longevity, London Fletcher has more longevity.
He does. That's why I took Zach Thomas though, because Zach Thomas had a higher average tackles per game.
But okay, so go on
And
to your
literally
next guy. Go on to your next guy because
5 more All Pros.
Your next guy. So, well, actually, let me give you my guy, right?
Yeah, please.
Because Vince Wilfork. So I have Darrell Revis and Vince Wilfork would be my 4.
Okay.
Those are so I have Revis, Thomas, Revis.
What?
Sorry, I said Hester, Thomas, Revis, Wilfork
Wilfork.
would be my 4 guys right now.
Okay.
And then I would take Harrison,
You took James Harrison too.
James Harrison.
Okay.
Those are my 5.
So those are your 5.
Those are my 5.
I have Jared Allen and Reggie Wayne.
And I love both those. I don't like the Reggie Wayne pick.
There's
a lot of receivers out there
But
that
he was
deserve
the
to be
best.
in the Hall of Fame.
That's why he was. I don't disagree.
He's the best out of this selection.
Exactly. That's why he makes it.
You said I think Andre Johnson has better stats.
Does not.
So,
62.4 career
And
catch
Torrey Holt-
percentage.
Torrey Holt-
He was more consistent and he was better on the field. Now, see, now this is good conversation.
I didn't do. In
We're gonna
rank,
move
I
on from
did
this really
in-
quick
I
because
did
this
in
is a
order.
long episode.
So I did. So I have Torrey Holt, Andre Johnson side by side.
Yeah,
Stop it!
They are pretty side.
Andre
by side.
Johnson over. Now,
No,
see,
I had him
pissing me
no,
off.
I have it because the alphabetical.
the lack
order.
of common sense here is
All right,
telling.
all right. It's not common sense. Okay, so so this is Ryan's argument. Okay, the Hall of Fame is about who you know, right,
I agree.
That too.
and how well you are known. Those 2 things do matter.
It's a popularity vote.
It's a popularity
because the
vote.
it's at least the fans vote
you
now,
know
which is dumb. I
how
agree.
well you
I
are
agree.
known, and then it's also based on relevance, right? It's based on relevance. So like a lot of these guys are most relevant in today's day and age. So like you're gonna see a lot of these guys fall off. So like your London Fletchers, your Holtz, your
Zach Thomas. Zach Thomas has dropped out because people don't know him, which is
people
sad.
don't
That's why
know
I
him and they
didn't
don't
put
see.
him
All
on.
right. So it sucks for those guys because some of those guys are some of the best. Also, Zach Thomas is a position that's not really, unless you dominated.
Which
you were
did, though.
okay.
It's just,
And
I
that's
agree.
kind of the thing. Like,
I agree, but he did dominate. That's the problem.
But did he dominate like Harrison?
Yeah, Zach Thomas had 5 first-team All-Pros, 2 second-team All-Pros, and 7 Pro Bowls.
But statistically, did he dominate like Harrison?
I would have to. I don't know their stats.
All right,
side
so
by
like
side.
that's kind of the argument that I
Right.
would have to have with you. It's
I mean, I
who's
think
leading
Zach
in the
Thomas had like
stats.
1,700 total
Who's
tackles.
leading in
Though.
the stats?
I think I don't know. I'd have to
That
look
might
at
be an
Harrison.
off-season talk,
But you have to
know,
break it down
versus-
per season, not over career. That's the other thing.
No, it's about
Because who
totals.
was-
They look at totals.
They look at both. They look at who was better efficiently while they were on the field.
I mean, I don't know. 9 point. I did the numbers. 9.34 tackles per game. I think that's pretty efficient.
You know what? We'll have an
That is
episode.
superior.
We will have an episode on this later,
That's
probably in the
superior
offseason.
to London Fletcher.
And we will talk about this.
Yeah, we'll be talking off.
So we're gonna have this fun conversation because that was a little more heated than I expected for Hall of Famers.
Stop it.
I knew
It's
we were
gonna
gonna.
get
I knew
very
we were gonna be off.
Stop it.
This one will get a little hairy because
Why?
this one we're gonna go over the power rankings
You
of the
haven't
NFL.
seen me with my shirt off. You don't know what I look like.
As I say hairy, and you assume I'm talking about your chest.
I didn't say my chest.
This guy. All right, so we're gonna go over the power rankings in the NFL. So before you put up that overlay, bring it back down because I knew you were gonna do it as soon as I talked.
Well, that's
Take in your head.
that's his job.
Hold on, I knew he was gonna do it as soon as I said something.
You started
So
at 10 though,
we're
right?
gonna. I'm gonna have this conversation. So yeah,
Yes.
we're gonna put up our 10 through 6. We're gonna do this slightly backwards and then 1 through 5.
Yeah.
Did you do it 5 through 1?
Sorry.
Yes, I did.
Okay, you did it
so
backwards?
6
Okay.
through 10, and then 5 through 1.
Okay, so we're gonna do 10 through 6 first, and we're gonna do a 5 through 1. So you guys will get to see the overlay. And
I feel like I got to stretch out for a kick.
yeah, because me and him do not have the same number 1.
No,
we had this slight
I don't
conversation.
think we have any the same.
We probably don't. We probably don't.
That's good though.
So back.
We back on?
All right, so just what we're comparing these NFL rankings with the NFL, and the reason for that,
John,
is
we back?
to just make sure that we are coordinating and comparing evenly.
Let me know when we get back.
Are we not back?
I don't think so.
This is like the biggest segment of the episode.
You were good? All right, and we're back.
I guess we're back.
All right.
All right,
The
so-
Matrix is trying to take us
Wi-Fi
down.
issues again.
That's all right.
All
Fine.
right,
We're
sorry,
fine.
guys. Middle income America, guys. Sorry.
Top 10 power rankings for the NFL. We are doing our side by side along. This is we're gonna have the NFL rankings themselves. If you're in chat, we want your top 10 rankings also.
Yeah, give me your top 10 rankings
Yeah,
because
we want to interact with you.
we went down a rabbit hole, right? Like,
Oh, I did a
we
lot
went
of
down a rabbit
research,
hole.
and he's gonna hate my picks because I think
I'm
everybody
not
else.
gonna hate his picks.
You're gonna
I think
hate
his-
him.
I think his picks are obvious.
Hate my obvious.
I think they're obvious. So-
Obvious.
but it's fine.
Are you calling me predictable?
Sarah, is he predictable?
She don't know shit. Should know.
All right. So I can't find my fucking.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Oh.
Pardon my language.
Bowman.
I'm trying to find my rankings here, and I get those out of here. All right. So
Get him out of here.
Oh, that's a good time.
here we go. We're gonna get into this ranking. Give me that overlay with the 10 through. So the NFL has Cincinnati ranked at 10.
San Francisco at 10?
Hey,
Okay.
I love the reaction, but gee.
Wow.
Hey Johnny, can you do me a solid here? And I know this is live on air. Can you shrink that down a little bit and put his or a cam? Actually, do you have a cam that you can put up in the overlay and then just add source?
I don't have anything that would still
Right,
be able
just
to
add a
see it.
source and then add main. And then you would shrink that cam down so you could see his retarded reaction.
What? I'm not even that dumb,
There you
guys.
go. That works. Add that reaction. And then just shrink that down. There you go. Put that up in the corner. Okay. So the NFL has Cincinnati ranked at 10. The Vikings ranked at 9.
That's
I'm
rough.
going to love this conversation. The Ravens ranked at 8. Miami ranked at 7. And what's the next one?
Tennessee,
Titans.
I think. Is it Titans?
The Tennessee Titans
Well,
ranked at 6.
So, yeah, Tennessee at 6, Miami
Yeah.
at 7.
You can move the overlay around.
Yeah,
real
can you
quick.
click
It's
off?
okay.
Can you click off that?
Oh.
Click off.
Yep.
Altogether. That's fine. So I'm not opposed to these rankings, but I disagree with them.
Oh, okay.
So Ryan and Bo, I can't defend your guys' rankings because I am not here.
You are not here.
You are not here
He actually is
to
here.
have this conversation. But I will tell you,
The Niners at 10?
I will tell you both that you're wrong with having Tampa Bay.
Yeah, Tampa
in
Bay
any of these rankings.
is
And
garbage.
I understand.
Thank you.
I understand why you have them in your rankings
Yeah, they're
because
not
they're
good.
leading their division.
Doesn't mean anything.
Right.
But it doesn't mean anything in these rankings.
They're the hottest of garbage.
Steve,
Yeah.
can you Tennessee at 10? That's kind of fun because I have them at 6 with the NFL, which is kind of weird.
It
But I
is
actually
weird.
agreed with the NFL.
You know, but I think you know why. It is predictable why they are at 10.
Why?
They have no offense.
They have the best record. They're like the 5th best record.
Doesn't
You're gonna-
matter.
You're gonna come out of top 10.
Record does not mean
Record
you're a
means
good
that you know how to
team.
win.
No. Their coaching staff knows how to win.
Right, that's what win games.
No.
Ask Bill Belichick when he went and he's down like 27-0 at the half, and they won a Super Bowl based on coaching.
No. Their offense is garbage. Their defense is superior. That's why they're even where they are. It's not the offense. It's never been the offense.
All right.
If their defense fumbles
So you
one
and I
time.
disagree.
Yes.
I have San Francisco.
I like San Fran. I'm not a 10.
And then I have Dallas.
I have San Francisco way higher.
And then you have Seattle, which is funny because you and I have Seattle like one pick apart.
Where do you go? Okay. You got Dallas at 9, though? Why? What makes them at 9?
What?
No. Yeah.
Because they give up points still. They're good at takeaways, but they still give up points, and the offense hasn't produced the way they're supposed to.
The offense is
Unhealthy
still
Zeke.
above average.
I mean, Dak been injured most of the year.
Zach's on his way out. We already know that.
I said Dak.
No, you said unhealthy Zeke.
Unhealthy
you
Zeke.
said
Zeke's not on his way out.
Ah.
Zeke is not on his way out. He's being paid for 3 more years. He is not on his way out.
How many points do you think? You said that the defense
Dallas defense has given up like 18 to 20 points a game.
they're
Hold on,
best in the
hold
league with
on.
Points at 17.
I said 18.
But they're the number 1 in
Right.
their fewest points allowed.
But they're not scoring as many points as they're giving up a lot. What are they averaging? 22?
25 points.
Average.
25 points.
Oh, no, Dallas
Well,
is,
I mean, they have a good record.
they
Like,
average
that's-
16.7 points given up a game. That's pretty good.
Right.
That's better
So-
than 9 overall.
But I'm just saying, with Cooper Rush being
You're
in there for
wrong.
5 games, right?
Sorry, you're wrong.
Right? Cooper Rush for being in there for 5 games, right? So, like, that's a big issue.
That is an issue.
So, that's
And
the
yet
only
he's
reason I
still
have
pre-
them so far down on the ranking, because
Okay.
maybe they're 9-1. Maybe. We don't know.
All right, that's fine.
That's the reason I have them so far down on the ranking.
We're allowed to disagree.
And they struggled against the Giants in the first half.
Now that I
There's
look at
another
it,
reason why
I think I have the Vikings too far
Bo
down.
has commented.
Definitely have the Vikings too far down.
Bo says that Tampa is the best offense and the best defense that have just scored, and they've been injured.
No.
That's not an excuse. That's not a power ranking. So a
Who's
power
been
rank-
injured? They have a.
Oh,
No,
he says more.
that's wrong.
He has a lot more. Turnover difference is +3.
Doesn't
and
matter.
They've been getting healthier. They're going to win out. I'm right there with you, KJ. I believe regarding either Dallas or Seattle's pick, and on the Cowboys. And lots of turnovers have gone their way with.
You can't be with me on the Cowboys and before Tampa Bay. Because I just based my Cowboys arguments on injuries, and he just defended Tampa Bay on injuries.
Yeah.
Right.
Tampa Bay's all defense has had no injuries.
Correct.
The defense has been superior. They've been
offense
so
has
good.
It's the
Tom
offense
Brady
has
is
been
hot garbage. I don't want to hear injuries to the receiving core.
It's
He's
not even
got
injured. Mike Evans has
5
been in all
big
season.
names in the receiving
Mike
core.
Evans has been in all season. He's missed 1 game.
One game because he got suspended because he threw hands at what's his face in New
Off the
Orleans
field.
and Lattimore.
Off the field. He should have never touched
No,
it.
he came off the field like a bum.
Bitch.
So Anthony gave his top
Sorry.
10.
I hate that.
That was rough. He shouldn't have done that,
He should have
man.
been suspended
should
for
not.
6 games like Myles Garrett.
Ooh,
He
yeah.
assaulted a guy. He wasn't even in the play.
And this was the second time.
Yeah.
At least
done it
the second
before,
time.
too, yeah. So Anthony's. I'm gonna go backwards.
You got me heated.
Dude, that actually pisses me off.
We're at 9 pick.
He didn't get it. Bo! You're not here and you're getting me heated. All right, go ahead. Anthony, Anthony, what do you got?
You're wrong.
So
You're wrong.
Anthony has Giants at 10,
Oh.
49ers at 9, Cowboys at 8,
Oh.
Ravens at 7, Titans at 6.
That's funny because
Who's at 10?
I don't disagree.
Did you say the Giants,
said
at,
Giants
10?
at 10.
Their defense is bad.
The only issue is
the defense is what's been.
the defense is what's been consistent.
I don't agree.
But the only issue is to have the Giants. Did he have Dallas in that?
Yeah, he had him at 8.
At least he had Dallas above the Giants because the Giants, Dallas just beat the Giants.
Yeah, they did.
So like you have to have Dallas above the
So-
Giants.
so
I
Bo
just want to
and
know
I-
who's missing out of his 1 through 5
So Bo
because
and I-
somebody lost out of his 1 through 5.
yeah.
Bo and I agreed, well, I didn't say we had a good discussion, but
You guys
we
agreed?
changed it from Giants to Tampa for 10, and I also did the same.
I disagree.
I do too.
Go look at their win loss, and I completely disagree.
Am I the only one that has the Seahawks in? No, you do.
you have
got
the
them at- you got
Seahawks.
them at 8.
I have the Seahawks at 8.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I'm
Yeah.
not. I
we
have,
are the outliers
yeah,
here.
Yeah, for sure.
Right now, yeah.
Seahawks over the Giants.
I have the Seahawks
Oh,
over the.
guaranteed.
I have the Seahawks over Dallas.
Unless Bo's got the
They
got the
might have
Seahawks in the
at
top 5,
They
which
might. They do. Hold up.
that'd be
Hold
so
up.
surprising.
All right, so hold on. Going to 7. Me and you both have the Ravens. So we disagree with the NFL. The NFL had the Ravens at 8. We have them at 7.
Yeah, I think I should have had the Vikings up. I think they should have been at 8.
And it's funny that the NFL had them at 9.
The Ravens?
The Vikings. They have
Yeah, I know the
Right,
Vikings
they
are
have
better,
the
man.
Vikings with a
Kirk
9 and 2.
You know what?
They have a 9 and 2 record, lower than every other record in the league.
This I see. I even took notes. This is why the Vikings are at 8 for me. The defense is suspect. They'll make the playoffs, but the defense is what's gonna let them down in the end.
Yeah, but we named all 5 of Kirk Thuggin's receivers earlier on. So
Who? Okay, so I like KJ Osborne. Is he?
I don't
can he
even
be
care.
a 1 on his own?
You can lean on Dalvin
we
Cook.
need him to be a 1.
You can't. Well, can he be a 1 on his own?
Guys, the Minnesota Vikings argument is null and void because you can lean on Dalvin Cook. Even before Justin Jefferson, they were winning games with just Dalvin
With
Cook.
Dalvin Cook and Adam Thielen.
Right.
Yes, they were.
So my point
and
is
Kyle
that
Rudolph.
you added Justin Jefferson, you took a TJ Hawkinson, and then you put that to the puzzle, and then KJ Osborne is just kind of like a
He's the 5.
He's been
Right,
a guy for a minute. Yeah, I agree.
right. He's a guy that you can kind of count on when you need him.
I think TJ Hawkinson is going to be a way
And-
more athletic Kyle Rudolph.
And I just
Rudolph.
don't. It's ridiculous. And the defense has not gotten that bad.
They're not. I didn't say they're bad. They are suspect though.
What does suspect mean? Though?
Means they are average to below average. Are you going to look at stats? You can look at points. What are that?
Points for, points against.
So Bo said.
Points against, 23.1 points against.
So Bo
Points
said.
for, 22.9. So they score and give up just as many points. So they're bottom of the 15, but they're top of that bottom.
All right. I mean,
So they're middle of the pack.
they're
They're giving up 121 yards per game and 267 passing yards, 388 total yards per game overall. The problem is that they just got to keep the red zone defense a little better. That's it. That's it.
So Bo said that the Giants, Bengals, Seahawks, Jets, Bucks, and Commanders are all bubble teams.
say again the who?
Yeah, I don't disagree with the Tampa Bay at 10. My issue is that
I don't love it, but I get
just
it. I
put
understand
My
why.
issue is, so go ahead, take a step back and look at those teams. I have none of those teams in my top 10. The Niners that's the 10th.
Right. But he didn't say foot Niners.
You don't have the Bengals
I
in your
know.
top 10?
No.
Why?
Why would the Bengals be in the top 10?
Well, this is going to get real hairy.
Right.
Oh, wait, no, I don't either.
Why are the Bengals in the top 10?
Same thing with Vikings. Great offense, suspect defense.
You know what? I think we're going to have a lot more similar.
It doesn't
rankings.
matter. Your records don't show.
Currently, no.
They're not
However-
even in the wild card conversation.
Who isn't?
The Bengals.
Cincinnati.
How are the? You said the Browns aren't out of it. How is Cincinnati not out of it?
Anyways.
Saying not out of it says small probability also came with that statement.
Oh, I guess the Browns would have if they do. pull it out.
Everybody
All
has a
right, fine.
probability currently to be in the playoffs. So
7.
stop it.
Ravens.
7. I've got Ravens. You have Ravens. I agree with this. Bo has Titans. I don't disagree with that. We can flip that.
I don't
all day.
either,
He
actually.
probably
I don't-
has the
I don't- I
Ravens-
actually
he
like that
probably
pick.
has the Ravens higher.
He probably
Ryan
does.
has the Titans at 7 also.
Yeah, he does.
And then I have him at 6. Oh no, he has a so yeah. So Bo and Ryan kind of have him in the same spot. It's funny that Ryan has Philly at 6.
Yeah, I think
I don't disagree.
but
I don't agree
because I
either.
think that's low personally.
It
But
is low.
I get it because
But
the Colts. I get it. I
So
get it.
Let's go to 1 through 5 because I feel like these are self-explanatory because those are argumentative.
Okay, hold on.
So hold on. Before we do anything, the NFL has San Francisco in their top 5.
So do I.
Right.
So Bo just said San Fran's a bubble team and put. He didn't.
Yeah, he did not.
How can you put a team that has what 6 wins? 5 wins?
Their defense is superior.
I don't care.
And their offense puts a point.
You can hold a team.
6 and 4.
You can hold a team to like 7 points. If you don't score points, you can't win.
You know what's funny? I have Buffalo at 5. The NFL has them at 4. I love that.
All right. So I have Buffalo at 5.
Dallas at 3.
So here's the funny part, right?
but-
I had the Cowboys
So-
at 6. They have them at
so hold on.
3.
I'll give Anthony his 5 through 1.
Anthony, well, hold on. Give me a second. Let me give the NFL 5 through 1.
You're good.
San Fran,
Yeah.
Buffalo,
Yeah.
Dallas,
Eagles.
Philly,
Who's
Kansas City.
Oh, okay.
I can just assume Kansas
Yes,
City.
it is for sure Kansas City.
All right. So,
What?
all right. So go ahead with Anthony's
You
5
have
through 1.
Vikings at 1.
Anthony has
I
Vikings
told
at
you
5.
it would get hot.
Vikings at 5. Dolphins at 4.
At 1?
Shush. Bills at 3, Chiefs at 2, Eagles at 1.
And I can understand it.
Yeah, I can do
Eagles
it.
at
And
one. That's fine.
Bo's argument for the Niners is that they have CMC and they're scoring now.
I agree. I do agree with that.
They've
That's why
also
I have
played
been 4.
nobody
No.
since CMC's been there.
No.
Name the defenses they've played.
I don't know off the top of my head. I can't give you that number. I can't.
I'll pull it up real quick. They have faced. When did CMC go over there?
2 weeks ago.
It's
So they faced Chargers and Arizona the past 2 weeks.
bad defenses.
Both defenses that give up one. Dude, Arizona, 27 points per game. Worst in the NFL.
Did you prepare for this? You did. You did.
Worst in the NFL.
Yeah, it's not great.
Like, no. San Fran does not deserve to be in the top 10. And I got them at 10.
No. Their defense is good. Their defense is good.
So
It is Dallas
So
good.
we're gonna have this heated conversation, right?
It's proven Dallas good.
Hold on. We're gonna jump into this right off the rip, right?
This fucking guy. Sorry. God damn it.
Why do you have KC at 1?
I mean, you want me? I'll read my notes. You just want to start at 1?
Yeah.
Do you know what my note is?
Why do you have KC at 1?
Mahomes. That's it.
That's an argument.
Yes, I think that is an argument. You're gonna. I mean, we were
fine.
here for Bo last week. It is a legitimate argument. He is a distinct game changer. He does it.
I'm not arguing that.
I mean, and that's why I have the Dolphins at 2.
I took the
Because-
contrary, right?
Well, you did,
Right.
but oh man,
So-
yeah, that is so. What you taking the Vikings at 1? I could see it, but I do not trust their defense.
Who did the Chiefs lose to?
I don't know off the top of my head.
Buffalo?
Okay, that's a good loss.
Colts.
It's not great. That's shitty. That's not good. Yeah, but all right, that's not great. That's not great. Who the Vikings lose to? You got that one?
Pull it up right now. Because I did have it earlier. This was my arguments earlier.
Who they lost to?
Hold on.
No, he's got
I
it.
have it.
Oh,
Hold on. I got it right here.
Hold on. He wants to.
49ers.
Oh,
Hold on. That's
not.
hold on. That's preseason.
That's
Hold
not
on,
great
hold
according to you.
on.
That's so
Hold-
bad.
I have
preseason.
it. I have it already.
Eagles.
Philly,
Oh.
Dallas. But they got
Two
destroyed.
top 10.
Oh, they got
teams.
destroyed though.
40-3.
Oh,
2 top 10
To Dallas,
teams.
though.
And
2
then
top 5 defenses.
Philly was 24-7.
Stop it. The 2 games they lost were the top 5 defenses and top 10 teams.
hold on.
KC didn't even lose to a team ranked. If you were to rank college rankings right now, you wouldn't even have KC in the top 10.
That's fair. Okay, their defense is not great.
So Bo still argued with San Fran's defense has allowed 173 points, which is
I'm off San Fran. I'm done with San Fran. San Fran's not even in the conversation right now because they're not even in the top 3.
Yeah, none of us have them in the top 3.
Right. So they shouldn't even be in the top 5, but that's fine.
I cannot. Where's
What are you looking for?
this one?
So my point is though,
I lied on
with
that.
Minnesota and Kansas City,
What?
the losses are the same, right? You have 2 losses per team, right? So the losses are the exact same. The Colts, right, and Buffalo,
there it is.
right? So Kansas City lost to the Colts and Buffalo. Minnesota lost to a 9-1 Philly, right? And then they lost to. Sorry, I lost it.
So
Who else did they lose to?
Philly and
I lost it.
it was a good team. It was Dallas,
Dallas.
They
so
got
they lost
smoked
to
by
Philly
Dallas.
and Dallas.
but they got smoked by Dallas.
They did get smoked by Dallas, and that was recent. But why? Like that's kind of the question.
JJ didn't take off.
yeah,
The plane stayed at the port.
And Dallas has a really good defense.
They are. I agree.
Trayvon Diggs over JJ might be tough.
No, I don't. I like Trayvon Diggs, but I like JJ infinitely more.
I'm just saying. No, yeah, but
So-
I get
You know what
that.
this tells me? I was low on Dallas, and I was a little higher. I don't know. I still like San Fran. I don't know. I like the Chiefs. The Chiefs defense is suspect.
All I'm
I agree.
saying is-
Defense isn't great, but Mahomes
Let's
is, and when you add Kelsey, they enter the unstoppable category.
I should have put Philly higher. You know, that compared to being 6 through 10.
I mean, I agree with the NFL having Philly at 2. The only issue with Philly at 2 is they lost to Washington.
That's why I have them at 3.
They lost to
Right.
a suspect team, and it was a hard loss.
Well, that and do we even know what who's their second running wide receiver behind AJ Brown?
It's Devonta
Devonta
Smith.
Smith, shut up.
Come on, Slim Reaper.
How has he been since Goddard has been out?
He's fine.
He's
Has
fine.
he
He's
stepped in?
filling
Okay.
Goddard's role very
Okay.
well.
He's actually doing very well.
That would have been my only concern is
Yeah, no.
who's the next man up.
And it doesn't
after
matter. They
that.
still have running backs.
Yeah.
They still have Jalen Hurts.
I mean, Miles Sanders still gets like 20 carries a game.
Offensively, I don't think that's the issue. I think defensively, they're still struggling, which is an issue. Which
Philly?
is why,
But
yeah,
they've
which
been
is why I have them
consistent.
at 4 because Miami has so many offensive weapons. Without Tua, they'll still score points.
My only
did.
But they don't win.
I agree. But I have Miami at 4 because they're putting so many points on the board against defenses.
So Bo said Vikings points difference is that they have 62 points.
I don't care points for it and points against. It's about winning games.
Points scored versus points given. Points scored is 262.
I know the
257.
stats. I have them.
Yeah, I mean, I agree.
Yeah.
I get them. They have some of the closest wins overall on the league.
I agree with that.
I get it, but winning games matters.
Yeah, but if you're going by that, then you wouldn't have the Ravens at 4, Bo, because their point differential is not great. If I, well, you know what? I lied. I think it's at 49. So they have plus 49.
Dude, first off, Bo, you're wrong.
Their defense
And you know
is
why
good.
you're wrong? Because
You're
the
right.
Ravens gave up 24 points to the Miami Dolphins in like the third and fourth quarter, and you have the Miami Dolphins ranked lower than the Ravens.
Yeah, wait, hold on. Where was his Dolphins? Where was his Dolphins pick? Go back to
Yeah, Dolphins at 6.
I think you know what that is? That's a protest for Tua. He's protesting against Tua.
He's protesting against my Tua.
protesting Tua right there.
The
MVP.
MVP talk.
My
He doesn't
MVP
like it.
talk. So I'm just saying, like, and Buffalo at 3, like, I can't disagree with Buffalo at 3 because if you were to rank KC,
I
Philly,
can't
Buffalo,
disagree with that either.
My issue is I think that Miami's ahead of Buffalo because they beat Buffalo. Simple as that.
You know why I put Buffalo at 5? Because they looked real hurt.
You know why I put Buffalo at 5?
In the
Because
last
they're
couple
1 and
weeks.
2 in the division.
Well, that too.
You can't even win your own division.
He asked why we even doing power rankings.
Why?
Why not?
It's relevant.
Just list best records.
Who's arguing best records?
That's what Bo just said. Is why are we doing power rankings? Just do.
Is he having a
Well, how
bone?
about-
Is he having a moment
How
in
about,
chat right
how
now?
about stop screaming online?
Is it in all caps?
He's just mad because his argument's null and void again.
You know what he is? He's a Baron. He's a Bo Karen.
It's a Baron.
Baron.
Yeah. So my point is like I would actually I'm more the whole point of power ranking is to compare to the NFL.
Yeah.
The NFL actually like the NFL is based on records. To be honest,
Yeah.
like why do you have
Almost.
Dallas at number 3?
Well, you can't say based on record because they have San Fran at 5 at a 6-4 record.
Yeah, but that's tied with everybody else.
I don't know. I like San Fran in the top 5. But no, you
Go
don't.
look at
I
their
do
10
like
through
them.
6.
Vikings 9.
Yeah, I don't understand the Vikings at 9.
So
I don't either.
So Vikings.
I
Ravens,
understand the
Dol-
suspect in defense.
Vikings, Ravens, Dolphins all have better records.
Is he calling you?
Yeah, I don't.
Was he
Bro,
calling-
dude,
so-
you can't call me. I won't do this. All right.
So just saying that there's 3 in the NFL's top 10 that have a better ranking than the 49ers, but they rank them higher.
Oh, that's so funny.
I get it.
That's so funny.
So
But-
that's what I'm just saying is
Right. So the point of doing power rankings is to have the conversation about which of these teams are going to succeed from here on out, and who has the most potential to win games. And if you're going to gamble on these teams, you want to know who's the most powerful in their divisions, their conferences, their arguments.
And I have Buffalo at 5 because they're hurt, because they're not winning in the division, because their future is questionable.
And that's fine. That's understandable. And I knew that I was going to be argumentative against everybody else. I knew picking Minnesota at 1 was not the consensus.
Don't act like you know me. You don't know me.
I knew everybody. Instead of John, who I knew was going to go off the wild card.
always.
Yeah, defend Buffalo at 1. Defend Buffalo at 1.
You can't. They've lost to everybody he has behind him.
You suck.
Right.
He just got quiet.
No, I can't.
I got it.
And you're right. I can't.
You can't.
You can't.
So I can defend Minnesota
can't,
at
can
1.
ya?
If you talk about losses,
Yeah.
again, we can't even put Buffalo in the top 5 if we want to talk about close games.
So
Right? Because Buffalo barely beat the Detroit Lions.
And they barely beat the
Buffalo
Browns.
barely, well, they handily beat the Browns in the second half. The
Browns are
first
coming
half, they
back.
struggled.
Browns are coming
and they
back.
let them come back. Yeah, yeah. So I mean, but that's an injured
Injured
Josh
weenus.
Allen,
He got an
right.
injured weenus. His weenus
So-
hurt.
I was commenting in the chat to put him on the mic.
No.
I'm not putting anyone on the mic. If you want to be here, we should be. So that's the whole point of having a live conversation is to have the debate, to have
Love it.
So,
So-
Buffalo has lost close games.
Yeah.
I agree.
Yeah, so
They won close games
I
too.
agree. But
Yeah, we won
winning-
close games.
No, so the close games.
Won close games.
Miami 21-19
winning matters.
was the loss. So I'm gonna go losses.
They lost to Miami and the Jets.
Jets 2017
Right.
Damn.
and Minnesota 33-30.
Right. So how do you have Buffalo ahead of Minnesota, right?
So,
because
my-
they lost. It comes down to who finalizes that game, right?
So if I were to readjust, I would
I would have the
take
Vikings higher.
Buffalo out. I would shift up. I would probably put Vikings 1, and then I would put Philly
You from 5 to 1?
or yes.
I disagree with him. He would have to pull.
I would
Buffalo-
move
he
the
have to pull
Vikings-
Buffalo
I would put-
behind Miami.
I have the Vikings
I
at
would-
8. I would
yeah.
move them to 4.
I would
and
probably-
I'd put San Fran back at 8.
He would put Buffalo behind Miami.
Yeah, Buffalo behind Miami.
KC 1,
I agree
Miami
with that.
2.
I would put Vikings 1.
Oh, come on.
And
Wow.
then Dallas 5. Or no, Dallas 4, Buffalo would be 5.
You just
I'd
yeah,
put
you
Dal-
flopped to
I'd
Minnesota
put-
and Buffalo.
I'd put Dallas over Buffalo.
So you don't. So this is.
Yeah, I would just
So
I would
here,
just
here
put
I guess here's the argument you want, right?
He's not a
Why is
believer.
KC not number 1? Right? Like that's the argument you want.
Do you want
You
to
don't want to know why Vikings are 1.
No,
You
it's
wanna
because
know
their
why-
defense is
You want to
awful.
know why
That would be the only
KC's
thing.
not number 1.
I even
right?
said it. Their defense is going to be what loses the game.
Defense is bad. No, you
Yes.
said it for Vikings. You didn't say that for KC.
I agree with the Vikings.
And I
though.
would agree that KC and the Vikings are similar.
Yes.
You want to know what the difference is?
Mahomes.
Dalvin Cook.
No.
Who do they have at running back? Isaiah Pacheco. They put
Is it
CEH
Pacheco
on
or
IR.
Pacheco? Is it Pacheco or
I
Pacheco?
don't care what his.
I care.
You said
Foreign
earlier that you
language
care
name
about
is.
the pronunciation.
Oh,
It's probably Pacheco. It's probably Pacheco.
Check.
lick it.
Kansas
Lick
City-
it.
So Kansas City's defense ranked passing yards a game 18th, rushing yards 5th. Or I'm sorry, yards a game is 18th defensively. Rushing yards 100 or is 5th. Passing yards is
I know.
26th. Points is 20th. They're at the bottom end of that spectrum other than rushing.
I think they're below Minnesota.
I would I would
Like,
agree.
I understand the argument for Kansas City.
Where
is
the NFL
Mahomes.
have Minnesota?
10.
No.
10.
Nine.
9.
No.
Nine.
That's
9.
so.
You can tell they're not
So,
on Kirk Cousins.
Well, but here is Minnesota's rankings defensively. Yards a game, 31st. Rushing yards, 13th. Passing yards, 32nd.
For Minnesota?
Yes.
Yeah, that's
Points
how
in-
they got 31st overall.
Points a game, 21st.
Right. And that's
So-
fine if you're scoring more points a game. The defense is only going to get better in my mind.
But Kansas, so
Try
Kansas,
to stop a Minnesota weapon.
Kansas City's 20th in
Yeah, I
points
mean-
a game.
Try to stop a Minnesota weapon. That's my point. Who do you have? Travis Kelce? You shut down Travis Kelce. Who do you have? Juju's injured. Kadarius Toney's injured.
Right.
Who do you have?
Miko Hartman's on IR.
Valdez Scantling and Travis Kelce
Valdez Scantling is
So,
bad. He's not a
You
good
could say
player.
and Pacheco.
You could say that the Kansas City's defense is better than the Vikings. However, the Vikings' offense is significantly better.
Right. And that's kind of my argument, right? Like, could it be a KC Vikings Super Bowl?
Which
yeah, it could be.
That'd
Which
be a
is
good
why
Super
I'm
Bowl.
contradicting
So-
my picks.
All right, we're gonna head out of here. That's the end of the show this week. We're gonna have another show. We're gonna have it on Wednesday at probably 5:30. We say 5:30 p.m.
Yes.
All right, so we're gonna have another show on Wednesday at 5:30.
Live at 5:30.
It will be live at 5:30. Unlike this week where we screwed up and didn't do it live, we were supposed to, and we had a mistake in the background.
Yeah.
So
Minor altercations.
we're working to getting better from here on out. Please comment in the chat, like and subscribe. We are on Rumble and we are on YouTube. The Deep Threats Podcast at YouTube and Rumble. Right?
Yep.
So if you guys
Also
have
on
any
Twitter, I
comments,
believe,
and
so-
then we have go back to our main screen, please. And then we also have our just max out the main, just max it out. Fit the screen. You deleted it. He broke the camera.
No.
All right, you at least go to me.
There you go.
I added the second camera
He
twice. so-
broke cameras. What the hell?
Nice.
So all of our socials are there. Bo, who's been commenting in the chat, is Bear Dog Bo. He is our kind of gambling guy with the overs and unders. We have some fun conversation with him.
Yeah, if you have any
then-
gambling questions, go to him.
Yeah, go to him. That's our guy that kind of knows this stuff inside and out. And then on top of that, we have Ryan, who was not here today. He's a little under the weather. He was supposed to be here to have some conversations about news topics and his arguments on his Pick 10s. And then From here, I guess that's about it for me. I hope everybody had a great holiday season. I got no takeaways for this episode. I just hope everybody's enjoying their family and enjoying their vacations. It's a great holiday season for me. I hope everybody else out there is doing the same. Steve, what do you got? Any takeaways?
Well, it was a good show. I enjoyed the argument. I like fighting with you. I thought it was nice to wrestle around with words. I also...
We're going to fight after the show, too. So.
Oh, it's going to be nice. You want to know why? Because you can't walk. So it's going to be fun. I hope everybody had a good holiday season. Thanksgiving's my favorite holiday. I hope everybody enjoyed the time with their family.
He's fat.
I am fat, and I also eat plenty. So...
We're about to do that again today.
Yeah, bet your ass.
Thanksgiving number 3.
Thank you all so much for being here. Thank you, everybody in chat, for commenting. We appreciate you.